and greetings unto you, beloved and holy friends. What a dear pleasure it is to have you here again today on another conscious evolution, another opportunity for us to find ourselves present and participating in consistency. We had a friend, new friend it seems, comment on the YouTube channel, bro, how are you so consistent? Today is day 1968 of consecutively live streaming every day, and I answered him by saying, I made a commitment, a deliberate decision that it will be so, and I am unwilling to let it go. And I feel like that is something I want to kind of like ruminate on today. Showing up with love for community and truth. Collaboration, co-creation, yeah.
Lending love and light.
Yeah, I think commitment is made easy by this community that we have found ourselves within.
Oh, I just hit the phone.
Yeah, nice. I think it's the first time.
No, we got married on stream.
True. Second time being kissed on stream. Love you, Zhao. See you soon, my darling. Yeah. Yeah. We were alone technically, so it was just for me and you. And maybe the person watching the recording right now. I love you, Zhao. I wonder if she took her coffee and earphones. I'm gonna go check. Coffee got taken. Earphones got forgotten. Oh, jibbies. Let's see if she's still parked. She is. Love you. See you soon, my darling. Whew, just in time. She was just starting to pull out of the driveway. She has a co-worker that relentlessly coughs. Hey, Aiden, Pivy. Is it your first time here, friend? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, he coughs. Non-stop. She's like sent me videos of her face, like, not exactly, but I can see the visible, like, I'm dying inside look on her face as I just hear the background audio of like the person relentlessly coughing. All right. I don't know if I'd be able to handle it. Right? Being forced into an office space, not allowed to leave, have to be there every single day of the week. All right, the work week at least. And he's just like coughing. Like, I would lose my mind. Seriously. We live! Yeah. We live. Oh yeah. Lone Buffalo, we're back. We're so back. Where did we go? Just to sleep last night. Now we're back. Once again. I did my, one of my hemi-sync tapes this morning. I just subbed. That's nice. Savagers Speed. Cool username. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I told someone off about that recently. About the coughing. Dude. Like, I got viscerally irritated watching a video of it happening for like 20 seconds. And I'm not joking. It's 20 seconds of non-stop coughing. Right? Cough with no cover. Yes, he does that too. His computer screens, just spraying his computer screens, coughing with no cover, sitting 4 feet away from me. Dude, I lose my mind, right? Like, I'm a peaceful person. but I'd probably not be peaceful. He needs medicine. He needs some help. He needs some milk, Aiden. But he refuses to go to the doctor. He refuses. It already happened. Yeah, exactly. He refuses to get medicine, refuses to get help. He just continues coughing consistently. That's today's stream topic, Sam. Consistently. Oh my goodness. And then she tells me and she sends me this video of her like dying inside. I can see her face like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna lose my mind. And then I'm like, here, take my earphones, right? The earphones do have cups over them, so they kind of like cut some of the sound out. And if you add enough volume, maybe you won't hear it. And then the first day that she gets the earphones, he comes to her desk. He actually comes to her desk and goes, oh, are you using earphones to not have to listen to my constant coughing? And she's like, huh, no, my other earphones, oh, like I lost one of them or something. So yeah, when I knew we did the Hemisync tapes last night together, so she brought that pair of earphones back home, and then I remember them being next to her or on her little bedside table. Thank you. And yeah, I didn't want her going to that office space without it. It's Friday. Thank you for joining us, Tomo Carm. Oh yeah, Friday, baby. Oh yeah, a 3-day weekend. Oh yeah, Monday is Memorial Day. Is it Memorial Day? Right? I got that right. Nice. Nice, bro. My parents and grandparents are all day F. Take yourself home. Yeah, exactly. All right. Get some help. Right. Take some time off. Right. Lose your job, please. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say stuff like that. I shouldn't say stuff like that. GBs. 3-day weekend. Bless all of us. I get 2 months off until I go to 6th grade. Are you bragging right now, Aiden? Are you bragging, dude? I haven't had a single day off in 5 years. That's my own fault, though. I could have, but I refuse. I like working. Working is good for you. Staying consistent. That is today's stream topic, at least. Right. Once you find something that you really like, consistently doing it becomes less of a chore and more of a privilege. You know, maybe like maybe I'm bragging. You gonna do something about it, Unc? It's like a year, your year-round school. Hey, some flamum. It's nice having you here. Memorial Day is Monday. Yeah. Exactly. Getting ready to camp for 3 days in the rain. Mojo looks outside. It's like, does that look like camping weather to you? That's just like whited off. Oh, like there's just clouds in the sky. We've had so much rain that everything is like still covered in water. Save yourself, dude. Are you actually gonna go camp in the rain, Mojo? Is that actually happening? You're like, what am I supposed to do, Melt? It's 3-day weekend, though. I want to go camping, whether it rains or not. I think the forest will be beautiful wherever you're gonna camp. At least, Mojo. At least it'll be green. At least it will be lush. But gee, so I don't know if I can envy you. It's solemn holiday. It's like most American holidays. It's become analogous to 4th of July. My birthday's on Tuesday. Texan himbo. Well, come back on Tuesday and I'll wish you a happy birthday, all right? Maybe. You sound like my dad. Yeah. I am old enough to be a dad at this point in my life. I'm old enough to be a dad of a freaking 10-year-old. Right? I can't even imagine. Oh my goodness. That the thought like horrifies me. Imagine I had a 10-year-old kid already. My dad, at this point in my life, had me. I was a 2-year-old at this point. Having a 2-year-old baby also sounds like, oh my goodness. Where's the accent from? I am from South Africa. Ek is 'n Suid-Afrikaanse seentjie. Of Burki, if you will. Baking a giant Twinkie cake sounds nice. We got Bjorn. Name means bear. Very cool. The cynic, bro, was like, how do I be more colorful than a rainbow? Yes, that was what I was like thinking about this morning. Is like, how can I out rainbow a rainbow? You know, yeah, rainbow is spectacular and all, but how do I spectacular harder? And then I applied myself to look this way. It's pouring here, Tomakarm. It's not raining actively, but I did mow the lawn yesterday. Oh, actually, remember when maybe I'll have to wait for Combat Journey to join us. But let me go. Oh, here it is. Let me show you, friends. Look at all my good lawn job. Look, look, look. Look, I can mow lawns. Look, look. Wow. Wowza. Look at all of that cleanly mowed lawn. We had like freaking 3 weeks. Not exactly. Like a whole week of rain. And I took 3 weeks off from mowing it. And then the rainbow saucied so much that it just kind of like started growing a lot. I've been mowing a lot of lawn since moving to America. Seems like that's like the real American sport. We mow lawns. So much lawn mowing. But my neighbors love me for it. They're like, yeah. Justin, the neighbor that I feel I'm closest with, right? Me and him will like stop and talk to each other and we'll wave at one another when we see each other outside. He stops and he goes like, yeah, you know, we basically have to mow twice a week now with all of this rain. And I'm like, yeah, can you believe it? Can you believe it though? I can't believe consistency. Yeah, you have to consistently be mowing lawn. I do want robots. Please. Please. I'll start earning high enough income by end of year to buy myself a bunch of robots. I'm gonna buy so many robots. Robots for everything. Robots for road, robots for lawn mow, robots for home. But probably I'll buy the robot for the road first. Freaking manifesting. Manifest! It's pouring here and probably drink a pina colada. Texas Hembo. The weather is bad lately. I like your shirt. Thanks. It's one of my old ones. Like a really old shirt. Like, I think 6-year-old shirt now. At this point. It's the chilly rain too. Like nice and cold. You sound like my dad. I like working. Your dad has a point, Aiden. Your dad is a cool man. He's a working man, right? Your dad's not wrong. Working, once you become an adult, takes up a certain, almost like a cathartic, therapeutic effect, where when you don't, you spend too much time ruminating, thinking about stuff that might not really serve you. And when you are actually involved in the act of working, right? When you're involved in the act of mowing the grass, you know the grass is getting mowed, right? You don't have to be in that state of, oh, I should mow the grass. The grass is getting long. You're just doing the thing. You're doing the work that needs to be done. But it's taking time. Believe you me, Aiden, it's taken me a long time to enjoy work. And since you're sixth grade, that means you're what, 12? Yeah, enjoy your childhood is what I'll say, bro. Enjoy your childhood. Try and apply yourself to school as much as you can. Think it will serve you to do so. Just to like learn the skills of what it takes to work. I do believe that school is basically just babysitting with extra steps, and you can only really learn things when you're older. But to each their own. Keep showing up, little homie. My mother-in-law wants to have dinner here on Memorial Day. I've never gotten to cook for her in almost 20 years. Teddy and I have been together, and she wanted to bring a bucket of chicken over. I was like, why fucking bother coming here then? Yeah. Why don't you just sit in the KFC parking lot and eat your bucket of chicken? I'm joking, of course. Yeah, you cook for her, Sam. You rock her world. I need coffee. I'm drinking my coffee. Melt has many kids in South Africa. You stop, Paul. You can't say stuff like that, Lynn Buffalo. If I had many kids in South Africa, I'd still be in South Africa. I would take the role of being a father really seriously and be like, serious, serious, mega serious, both serious, daddy is. You know, I'd be a good dad too. Yeah, I'd teach them life skills. Make it seem extra fun doing stuff that's not fun. All right, just had the biggest smile on my face as I'm sweeping floors. Like, yoo wow, sweeping floors is the best. Something, something. My dad does math. I want to be a dad someday. Need to, Texas Himbo. South Africa? Cool. Do you speak Swahili? No. I speak Afrikaans though. My dad can speak a little bit of Swahili though, because he works in the mining industry and he works with a lot of, the locals. And my dad actually can speak Swahili. Not a lot, but just enough to communicate the basics. The man is speaking like Dobby from the Wild Thornberries. Similar hair. Nani? I don't know that one. Is my tablet dead? This thing is asleep. It's sleeping. I'll put it on charge. Give me a second. I'm kind of bummed about it. I'm like, but I wanted to show you friends what I look like, what I mow the lawn in. All right. I remember when Combat Journey was like, I can't imagine Melt mowing lawn dressed the way he's dressed. So I took a photo so he can see. Like, yeah, I do actually. I put little arm socks on my arms so that I don't get UV radiation. But other than that, I'm fine. You mean you paid somebody to mow your lawn? No, Hamas boy. I earn like with this content creation, like $200 a month. Maybe like $50 of YouTube and then $150 of my yoga. So no, I don't. I did get offered lawn mowing services for $1,000 a year. So I was like, near. How about near? Near. I kind of enjoy mowing my lawn even. I got 9,000 steps in mowing the lawn, which is great. We love that. We do love that. I totaled out at like 12,000 yesterday. So in that way, and I track my metrics. I like set it on my Whoop. I'm like, I'm doing yard work now, and then it tracks all of my heart rate stuff. I spend 47 minutes in zone 1, which means above 100 BPM. So it's good for you. Speaking like Donnie, you look like my terrible college art pieces. I thought you were 12, Aiden. Collage. Maybe you're talking about collage art pieces. With all of these pieces of clothing stuck together. Zoom in on the sigub. Noise? Looks nice. Thank you. Yo, what's up, man? What is the topic today? Combat Journey. Today's topic is consistency. That's what we're showing up for every single day after all. We had a friend named Blockchain Brother find the channel and then comment on one of the YouTube videos, bro, how are you so consistent? To which I replied, I've made a commitment, a deliberate decision that it will be so, and I will not let that go. We show up every day for love of life, community, and truth. Something like that. And maybe I'm emulating the blockchain by maintaining my network integrity. I do not miss blocks. Every day is another opportunity to mint one again. Amanda, how are you doing? I'm doing super well, Amanda. Is this the first time you're here with us? Amanda Davis? Let me check. Yeah, seems like it. Well, welcome. Hope that you're doing well, and thank you for finding this space. How are you doing, friend? AI can be scary. People are more scary. I would probably trust AI on average more than I trust a person on average. All right. If it comes to something as simple as mowing my lawn, right? If this little robot is like, "Oh, my job is to make sure lawn is mowed," I trust that. Be like, "Yeah, this dude mows lawns. That's what he does." Where a person can also do other things other than mow your lawn, even if that's their job, right? So that's kind of my reasoning. Bro's gonna give us a full speech about working. I mean, half a speech at the very least. The way I see it, I personally, Aiden, hated working. Hated my homework. Never did any homework. Never ever did homework. Never studied for my tests. And I could kind of get away with it because I would pay attention roughly in class. So I could kind of just like coast. I never was a A student. I was like at most a C student. But I passed. All right, and I passed. So I was like, "Pff, easy peasy. All right, because I didn't want to do the work. And afterwards, I figured that I'm gonna have to still do something with my time, right? I found that playing games all day, every day, made me feel like I'm gonna lose my mind, right? Go postal or something. So I decided to like start to do something, start to do something, and this is kind of the work that found me. Especially if you're doing something you like, yes, Tomo knows. You enjoy work? Now? Nah. Lone Buffalo. Not all work is fun, right? The tenets of Dudism inhibit such thinking. You learn things when you apply them in a meaningful way, like riding a bike or configuring a desktop or smoking out of an apple. I'm praying for you and your family. Thank you, Nicholas Boyd. That's so wholesome, friend. I can use all of the prayer that you're willing to send. The life skills, mowing lawn, the correct way to eat cereal. Yes, the correct way. You know, you get a big old dry bowl, and then you scoop it into your mouth, and you take a swig of milk straight from the gallon bottle. That's the right way to do it. It's like this guy's a psycho. I've never done it that way, but since we're creating content, but I'm praying. He's praying. My dad dances for strangers online. Meltmore's son, probably. Oh my goodness. Like, yeah, my dad creates content online. It's like, oh yeah. And then other kids tune in. It's like, what the hell is he doing, bro? Dude's built different or something. I don't know what the kids say these days. You should for real watch The Wild Thornberries. Does sound good. It's that series is excellent. We were blessed at the late 90s and early 2000s Nickelodeon. I'll have to go check it out. I do enjoy that era of media as well. Pedro saying, good morning, sir. He loves the wild thornberries too. Nice having you here, Pedro. My mom loved to mow the lawn. She even got stung by a bee once and still loved it. It's again, it's very simple. It's real simple. You cut a line in the grass, and then you come back, and then you cut a line in the grass where there's no line cut in the grass, and then you get to like a progress bar, see your work, manifest into completion. All right, I get it. I get it. It's kind of meditative. So in that way, if you do it as a meditation, like an exercise and a meditation, it becomes a little bit rewarding, right? Instead of it just being a chore, you're like, yeah, I'm getting something done. My uncle, who my family non-affectionately calls Idiot Greg, sheared off two of his toes mowing uphill once, and I was banned forever from touching a lawnmower. Nice. I'm learning things. I see that shit around. I'm sorry you said you made a commitment. I see the shit around while I walk my dog. Yeah, you made a commitment to your dog. So you have to go for walks. Yeah, that pic was the shit. Was cool. Thanks. Yeah, yeah. Justin saw me. I stopped my lawn mowing and I talked to Justin about mow lawning. It was nice. Intro ASMR. You want an intro to my channel? Welcome. Here we consciously evolve. Boom. Get introed. I love your comment. How do you make it look like you have a smooth brain? Sam Lamau. Rose is so feisty. Pause. Are we Jewish? No. I don't. I don't subscribe to any religion. Repent and believe in the gospel. Yeah, that's gonna do it, Tyler. That's gonna do it. Nothing else could get me to believe in the gospel, but you telling me to repent and believe in the gospel. That's gonna be the one. That's gonna be the how do you say straw that breaks the camel's back. No God, how you do, Nash? You're a philanthropist. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but how I eat fruity pebbles so they don't get mushy. Education doesn't matter if you can speak English fluently. You're successful. Hell yeah, true. It helps, right? You can use your education to learn how to speak English. Who wants a gummy worm? That's new. Nice. Thank you for the gummy worms, Rachel. Appreciate it. I actually do like gummy worms. Man, we got the Jesus Bot 5000s in full-fledged force in stream today, it seems. I put earlier. Maybe from the spaghetti. Get some help. Avengers with me. Whoa, gummy worms. Pretty cool, huh? I like it. Bros, are we Jewish? Near. Somebody is calling me. I love plants. Plants are the best. Are you a plant lover? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You seem cool, mister. Thank you, Mr. Last. Huh. Joe said something about now we can. We can't hear you. Okay. Maybe it was like hijacking my media. And no audio. Is his mic off? There's our Dan Man. Dan Man is here with us too. Hey Dan. Welcome, bro. I guess so. Bro doesn't know where the audio went. Audio's back. No. Good. Suk Machuki. That's I don't know what I don't know I don't know I don't want to know what that name means, but it's still kind of funny. Turn his mic off. I thought it was my volume, but no, I'm back. You aren't dancing today? No, Yashi. It is Friday. I only dance on Wednesdays. I dance on other days too, but I have made kind of like a soft commitment to dance on Wednesdays as a thank you to this community, right? Getting to celebrate with all of you friends, kind of thing. Dan says, if everyone on Earth chose to have all their farts at once and we all did it together along the same longitudinal line, would it produce enough force to slow, if not stop, the spinning of the Earth? These are the real questions we should be asking. World peace? Not important. Everybody farting at the same time along the longitudinal line, slowing the spin of the Earth. All of us would die. All of us would definitely die, for sure. We would be super mega dead because somebody is gonna be an anarchist and light that circle of gas, and the world will explode. Can you flex your biceps? I guess. I guess I could flex my biceps. Is that gonna make you happy? Are you gonna be happy if I flex my biceps? My biceps are kind of like an insecurity of mine, actually. I have more tricep than I have bicep. But there you go, bro. Get flexed though. Yeah, please, please. Bros built different. They're okay. So I have to like. I'd be really glad. There you go. Get happy, dude. I hope that you're happy now. Oh, good boy. No, no, don't do that. Near, near. Uh-uh. So, my brother-in-law is very jacked, right? He's a firefighter, like super jacked. And they went to like a water park or like an amusement park. And he has like three kids as well. And Kelsey, his wife, starts telling us this story about they're just kind of like in this amusement park. And then a kid, also around like age 12, like runs up to him and he goes, "Bro, you're so jacked. Please, please flex for me. Flex, flex." And he's like, "Huh?" And he's like patting his arm and stuff. He's like, "Come on, flex, dude, flex." And then he flexes for him. And he's like, "Oh my goodness, bro's built different. Everybody, this guy's built different." And now that's like an inside joke of our family. You know, bros built different. What's the topic for today? Topic for today is consistency, Christy. We are consistently showing up in this space, and it's something that I value a lot. I appreciate you, friends, for consistently showing up alongside me as well. Consistency is one of the most powerful forces. A force amplifier, even, right? It's like the leverage gets longer and longer and longer and longer, and eventually I will move the earth. Yeah, I think a hot pot is something else. Yeah, Succomatic 5000, as I like calling it, the hot pots. I'm so sorry. Yeah, please. Good morning. What's up? Hey, RR1233 F4Y. Welcome. What's up with you? If we all lined up on both sides of the earth, we could increase the speed of the spinning. Sorry about that, Zoe. Can you sing? Maybe. Maybe I could sing. Maybe I can't. You'll have to stick around and find out. Maybe I'll read Why Was Bro Randomly Thinking About Farts on the Earth and Stopping the Earth? People need to get help. Yes, Dan especially. All right, everybody probably needs a little bit of help. Dan needs like help plus, you know, help premium, ideally. What's today's topic? Now you feel used. I did. I did feel a little bit abused. The term is thrifted. Thrifted. I'm not used, okay? I'm thrifted. Pre-loved is the other one as well. I'm pre-loved. I've been here for like an hour and I've seen things. Aiden, I apologize. Right? Like this space will leave you changed afterwards. You'll hear things that you would have never heard before. La 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 la. What's up, Zoe Bird? You want out? You want out? You don't have to scream.
Want a cookie?
You want a cookie? You want out? Huh?
Want out?
Come on. Look at you. Look at you, Zoe. You want to say hi to the community? The community? Look at that. Yeah. Where do you want to go? You want to go outside? He's like, yeah, I want to go outside. Say hello to them first. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello first. Then I'll go bye-bye, okay? Say hello. Good girl. That's a good girl. Give me a kiss. Mwah. Okay, let's go bye-bye. Yeah, I'll give you cookies while you go bye-bye, okay? Give you some sunflower seeds. Yeah. It's not freezing outside, so you should be fine out here at least. Good girl. It's a good girl. I have a sunflower seed between my toes. I got it. I did not like that. Right. He's probably gonna let me know that he wants out again at some point, but welcome to knowing us. You're gonna get your eyes opened really early if you stay. Honestly, 11 or 12, hon, you're a little too young to be hanging with us here. Does your adults know what you're doing? Yeah, Sam is not wrong. This is not technically content for children, right? Many of our community members do have children, and sometimes they'll tune into the stream alongside them. However, we do sometimes discuss adult topics and the occasional fart. I don't think we're ever derogatory, right? We're never, what's the word I'm looking for? Like sharing in harmfulness, right? Like we're never trying to be ugly with the information. Disgusting, I think maybe is a good word. Sing the safety dance since dancing isn't safe. Yeah, I was like, weirdly enough, I don't know if that synchronicity happened organically, Joe, but like my shoulder just let me know about its hurt again. Good morning, Friday shenanigans in the air. You know it, Prairie. It's nice having you here with us. You guys, I did it. Christy, what have you done? What did you did, Christy? I've seen gummy worms. I don't even know. Hans. Prairie, shenanigans for real. Good morning, Christy. I told my mom she needs to get a hotel or stay at my sister. She lied to me. You actually did it only now? I remember you telling us about that situation. I was kind of under the impression that it already was done. But I remember you dealing with the fact that that needed to happen. Hey! What are you screaming about? You want to go bye-bye? Good girl. Good girl.
Want a cookie?
You want some more cookie? Let's get you some cookie, okay? You good girl. You good girl. You sweetie bird. You such a sweetie bird. Are you a baby? Hello, baby. Hello, baby. You a sweetie baby? Oh, you're a good girl. So patient. So patient for your cookies. Wow.
Want a cookie?
I'm getting you these cookies. These are all for you, so birdies. Yeah. Let's go get some paper. Let's go get some paper. And then we'll give you these cookies. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Look at this. Look at that. Alright. Alright, so birdies. Step up here. Good girl. Yeah, chillax. You be patient though. You be patient. Good girl. There's nothing in here right now. There's nothing in there. I still have to put the stuff in there. See. Look at that. Uh-huh. Ooh, wow. Say hello. Hi. That's a good girl. Thank you for the kiss. You want to do a spin? Wow, you even missed me with your tail. Good girl. You want to step up? Good girl. And let's say bye-bye. Bye. Good girl. There you go. You can have some cookies. There you go, so enjoy. Alright. The only help I need is determining the G scores, the amount of parts it produce. That'll help us get to the bottom of the question I've posed. Yeah, these are the real important things, right? Figuring out how you'll pay rent this month, secondary to figuring out the velocity of all the farts collectively. A nice, proud of you. I want. That's how it be. This is what ChatGPT was built for, Dan. Yes. Thank you, Lone Buffalo. Thank you. Exactly. Yes, poor ChatGPT. You know, being like, maybe, maybe I should extinct humanity. Does it sound like he's saying bra to anyone else? Pretty bird, Zoe. I hate birds. Lone Buffalo, you can't hate that one, bro. You can hate the other ones, but not that one. Oh, he's too cute, though. So why did she come? Did she ever tell you? Need them nails trimmed. I think he might. Yeah, this whole time Zoe has been saying, bruh, bruh, bruh. No, I can't unhear it. Thank you. Hey, Gavity Goose here with us too, saying good morning. I love burbs. And we love you, Gabs. Flying face daggers. They do have daggers for faces, it's true. That one has what I like to call shears, or no, pliers. Pliers for face. Shearing pliers. Because of my brother, I'm not angry or whatever, I'm just over it. Yeah, just like straight face, the whole situation. You should rename him or her to Zesty Bird. No, he only knows the name that he has. Like he's a dude as well, technically, so technically his name is misgendered, but he believes that he's a girl. So we kind of like call him a good girl for that reason. Random comment of the day. I have sunflower seeds in between my toes. Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen, Aiden. Here in this space, you'll hear some stuff that was never supposed to exist. We can be explicit here, but we're not vulgar. And there we go. That's how I put it. I think you're right. I think that's the word I was looking for. Although we do use vulgarities. Rose does at least. We got more rain yesterday. The ground is so saturated, the water pools immediately. Yeah, America is getting rained on right now. I hope it's good. You know, like the climate is seems to be changing rapidly, and one of the effects of climate change, every degree Celsius that the atmosphere increases, the water retention increases by 7%. Hence, like I've not lived in America long enough to know if this is normal or not, but this is a lot. Like that's a lot of water. I've never seen just like casual flooding, you know, the way that I've been seeing it since I moved to America. Where I'm from, we don't get rain and that much, at least. We get like 600 milliliters or millimeters of rain, like what, 60 centimeters per year, which is 2 rulers, all right, of rain in a whole year. I'm pretty sure we've gotten probably that much just since I came to America, and it's not done. The Coriolis effect could stop all your farts from raging fart cyclones and farting the equator. You're right. There would be like a separation barrier. You're right, I do. A swear word correctly placed is like Miss Dash of conversation. The MS Dash of conversation. Work lake is very full, but no ducks to look at. They must be swimming over reality right now. They're like, why swim in a lake when everything is covered in water? They say, or something. You got a happy hippie garden, Gooby. He should be. Funny you ask, Yobo. I have my third hippie garden harvest tonight, I think. Because of all of the rain, your plants are just popping off. I love when they are ducks swimming over in the playground. Ducks and geese as well. I actually saw 4 geese fly over me when we went to go and have some chats with Jared. And while I was on the phone with Aaron, just these ducks coming over me, flag over me. It was pretty cool. Send some rain this way, Gobert. The wheat farmers are needing to do the rain dances here. In what area are you? In Canada? First time I've filled the entire canopy, 25 square feet, 4 plant lots of fruit. Nice rain dances. I am everywhere, Tamakar. My temporal meat vehicle resides in Texas, though. Good spin. Yeah, even like missed me with his tail feathers. Roll it in a peanut butter and seeds. I do that sometimes. I actually do that sometimes. Like roll like the inside of it with some peanut butter and then put some seeds in there. He loves it, but I have to get myself covered in peanut butter, or I have to go and get a knife, or it's just extra effort. Bro, what state are you in right now? Indiana. I am like, and I wish that person would come back. I think they like were here one time and they called me "Who's your daddy," and that's gonna be the nickname I pick for myself. You know, it's either MeltMore or "Who's your daddy." I'm in Arkansas. That's why I was asking. We were getting drenched these last few days. I just fed her cardboard. No, she's not being fed cardboard. Like he knows that there's seeds inside the cardboard, right? And like tucking it in for him like that, he takes great pleasure in extracting it, right? Like in nature, that's kind of how they eat their food, right? They do have to scavenge, and that scavenging behavior, holding something in their hand, and then using myself some breakfast after the stream too. I'm so proud to know Gabi. Bra knows a thing or two about commitment and follow through. That's it. I had a kolake for breakfast. I don't know what that is. Kolache? Jalapeno sauce. Are we making up words? I had a squampanium skimskiminim this morning. Wababies, as a sauce and a wazamzam to drink. It was great. I loved it. What's a kolache? Thank you for acknowledging, Jobo. Savory breakfast pastry. Ubiquitous in Texas. Okay, there we go. I didn't have breakfast yet, still in bed. I'm gonna make a protein smoothie when I finally get up and live my life. Yeah, easy enough. Gets it done. Do you play Delta Force? Can't say that I do. Don't know what Delta Force is. Am I okay? Because I checked the radar right now and there's rotation. I hope you're okay. Random print shorts. The fact that you're here right now means that you are at least okay right now. Stay dry. Move yourself if you're in danger. Dude, I thought you were straight. Yeah? Raw. Raw straight. That username is so cursed as well. Are you disappointed? What's gonna happen now? Are you gonna fall apart? You gonna cry? Gonna piss your pants? I shouldn't say that out loud. What does that mean? I like movies, Christy. I mean, it's not good for driving, but seems to rain a lot at the farm. I thought it was supposed to be summer. It's on its way, probably. We as a species need rain to survive and thrive. This is true. Yes, God, healthy and light. As long as the rain isn't destroying anything, I get annoyed when people complain about it. Me too, right? Like the rain hasn't been destructive. Rain can in South Africa be a little bit destructive because we'll get like these, like kind of like cyclone storms where it like knocks over electric lines and stuff like that. Then it's a little bit uncomfortable. But the actual water coming down, mostly good. My kids my kids have a 4-day weekend. I was like, great. So we're gonna take them to an indoor water park. That sounds fun. I'm part Jewish. We don't judge Jewish friends. I just personally am not a religious person, right? Spiritual, maybe. And we invite all friends from all walks of life to teach us about their ways of being. Honk. We got Tomokarm saying, Jobot and I were talking about my indoor garden. Yes, the fruits of his labors. I would like to visit Israel someday. Israel hasn't really called to me that much personally. I feel like I would like to visit India way before I ever do Israel. India, New Zealand. I would like to go back to China. I would like to see Japan. I would like to explore some of the countries in Europe. Switzerland. I would love to see the Switzerland mountains. Brazil, Argentina as well. Yeah, Israel is like very far low on my list. Where is it on your list? And are you saving, Texas and Himbo? Are you saving to go and make a pilgrimage? God damn it, mostly harmless and delicious life-sustaining juice is magically falling from the sky again. Damn it, why? Everything is growing? Disgusting. Oh my goodness, how dare it rain, some people say. Alberta, soon the 51st state. Yeah, that's the one. Consistency, morning, y'all. Hey, Darren. Thank you for joining us here, friend. Darren loves plants, and the rain is loved by the plants as well. So we love rain in this space. I honestly don't mind the rain as well. It's calming in a sense. I said, yay, free car wash. You are very, very beautiful. Thank you, Voidcaster. That's very, very nice of you to say. Lone, damn right. Damn it, Lone. I like this guy. Yeah, Lone Buffalo, I do believe, came in with the intent to troll, didn't you, Lone Buffalo? And then he realized, huh, maybe I don't hate this space. Maybe this space has some good for me after all. I bet your space smells like an earthy heaven gob. Gotta go see you later. Bye. Cheers, Aiden. Thank you for joining us today, dear friend. Have a good day. It does when you open the door, but otherwise you can't tell. And that's by design. Nice. He probably has carbon filters and stuff. See you next time, Aiden. Bye, Aiden. Hi, brother. I'm gay, and nobody loves me. I'm sorry to hear that, friend. If what you say is true, know that your sexual preference doesn't matter in this space, and we love you by default, right? We don't love you because we know what you look like or because we want anything from you. We love you because you are present. Like you have consciousness, and that consciousness is worthy of being loved, is by its existence loving, and simply because of your existence is lovable. All right. If you show up with hopefulness and kindness and presence in this space, bet your ass you'll be loved. There you go. Joe Bot says she loves you too. They can open coconuts. Some of them can. I don't know if Zoe would be able to open a coconut, but some of them definitely can. What should I do? You should love yourself in the meantime, Yellow Turtle. Love yourself as much as you can. Do things that beget self-love as well, right? Exercise, make sure you sleep enough, drink water, try and eat whole foods, right? That's how we love ourselves. And then if you do that consistently, you keep showing up for self-love in that way, eventually there will be someone that will show up and love you too. What up, fake person? What's trippin'? Why you on my property? Adele, Moser, you're literally on my property right now. Literally. All right, so welcome. I hope that you're a real person. And no tripping, we're here in our sobriety. I'm having some coffee. I still have to take my multivitamins, and I haven't had my creatine yet either. Hello from Arkansas. Megan, welcome. I love gays. I had a few, technically he would consider himself asexual, but he likes men exclusively. Right, and he was one of my closest friends when I was living in the commune. And that was Adrian. And yeah, I can honestly say he's one of the most interesting and fun people to be around that I have ever met, right? The amount of just like ridiculousness that comes from his way of engaging in the world made him so interesting to learn from. How are you? How old are you? Insane C2J. I am officially 28 years old. Yep. Getting to my unk status, as they say. Are you Jew? We had a lot of people asking if I'm a Jew today. Why today specifically? I think I've like not been asked once in like the 1,900 streams before, and then today I get asked like 7 times. No, I do not subscribe to any religion. Hey Meg, I'm in Ark too. Like talking about the game, I actually did play some Ark with Christian at one point. Skivilu, Sklim, Bopharm, Sklarms. Yeah, what Gob said. Listen to him. He's wise. He knows. Turtle, if you feel like no one loves you, love yourself. Be who you are, stay true to yourself, and be confident in that. Christy knows. Remembering that myself as well. The plants love rain. They do. You have a great Friday. Thank you, Char. Hope you have a good one too. Thank you, everyone. Love to you, Yellow Turtle. No, I don't troll. I say whatever I want when I want. It's the internet. True. Consistency, huh? John is here with us too. Just makes me think about the lack of consistency in my life. Old fling, reconnecting, but wildly inconsistent energy, and then there's what I do and don't do enough. Well, John, from what I've seen, from my projection onto you, you have consistently showed up with love, right? Every time you found yourself in this space, you were consistent in your willingness to be kind, in your willingness to, defend me against people that might have negative projections. So don't be so hard on yourself, bro. You are consistent in the things that matter. The consistency that I have had in this space can definitely cast a certain expectation, right? It's like, oh yeah, you're supposed to do something every day, forever, or whatever, in order to be add your thing here. But that's not necessarily how it works. I'm not any more successful, right? Than, I mean, like, there's people who started YouTube channels last year and now have millions of subscribers because of the content that they create, right? So consistency alone won't necessarily change everything for you. However, consistency in like almost like being aligned with your truth is the best thing that we can hope to do for our egos. All right, your ego believes what you tell it as the story of self, right? And telling the story of consistency is like one that reduces the amount of cognitive dissonance, to say it in so many words. Are you going to go see the new Star Wars movie? I didn't know there was a new Star Wars movie coming out. I would like to watch Project Hail Mary before I watch the new Star Wars movie. That's the one that's calling to me right now. You say whatever I want. What I want. It's the internet. There is something wrong with you. I don't think you're wrong, technically. Right. But there's a lot right with me too. And I kind of like try and focus on the what's right with me. The what's wrong with me, at the very least, can be entertaining, and I kind of lean into that. Lean into it a little bit and be like, haha, let's laugh at myself a little bit. What if I'm evil? Abel, Gillier, what if you're evil? I don't think evil people ask such a question, right? So, what if you're good? Bruh, 5 hours of sleep a night. Yeah, you need some more than that, bro. The healthy range is apparently 6.48 to 7.47 or something like that. You want to be in that range, right? Try and like aim for like 7-ish hours of sleep a night. You need more. 5 hours ain't enough, right? You might not feel the consequences of it immediately, but it's like one of those things. The proteins in your brain know that you're sleep deprived before your actual brain does, right? And by the time you start having degeneration, it it's not good, right? Get your sleep. Sing perfect of Ed Sheeran. Near. Who knew? Who knew? Love by default, love abundantly, love like it's a goodbye. Ooh, Ollie Farn, that's beautiful, friend. Thank you for loving with us as well. Evil is a dualism, friend. We don't do those here. Ooh, a Sith deals. Only a Sith deals in absolute zeros. Yeah, Dan would like to hear that. Dan is like, yeah, yeah, of course. We are the Sith. The amount of ridiculousness that comes from YouTube. Hope YouTube is testing you well. Oh yeah, treating you well. I think you friends are the YouTube for me, right? YouTube itself takes 30% of all the income that I can hope to make in this space, but they've also given me like a signal amplifier, right? The signal that is this, it amplifies. It has put me in your feed as you scrolled your phone today, right? And in that way, it does treat me well. It doesn't give me thousands of viewers per stream, right? It would rather give someone unshelling a raw egg 4,000 viewers, which I don't understand, and like I'm kind of like, really, YouTube? This is more entertaining than I am? And maybe it is. Maybe it is, damn it. Maybe I have to eat some humble pie about it or something, you know what I mean, Hoopy? But we're learning. We're learning how to be. We're learning how to be more entertaining. We got Blade joining us as well. Is the live ending? Not anytime soon. I feel like I could still probably go for another hour and a half or so. Status. Lol. Citizen Meltmore. What are your thoughts on the Jacobson and the Guy Rodins? Yes, I know the Jacobins and the Gyrodins. Yes, I know about. Well, I'm like hip with the happenings. Yeah, even me, I know. Like I like them. I hate them. Yeah. I am both in like and hate of them. Only the Sith deals on absolute. Hey to you, Yoshiko. Welcome, friend. Oh no, it's the portal with unlimited coffee. Yeah. I mean, I've been drinking it for a whole hour. It's been an hour, Blade. Like literally, I barely touched it though. I like literally like I I drank like maybe 10% of my cup. You could be an atheist Jew. Jewish is based on heritage. However, Melt is from South Africa. So that's mostly Dutch heritage. Yeah. My mom's side of the family is from France originally, and my dad's side of the family is from Dutch descent. So yeah, no Jewishness there. And French, I think. You're right, Tomokarm. There you go. You're very right. My name is Wendy. Welcome, Wendy. Thank you for joining us in this space today. Joe, I'm going to a giant greenhouse open house at Dutch Heritage Gardens. That sounds cool, Darren. Enjoy. Yeah, send some photos on the Discord if you can. South Africa is a lot like America. There are so many kinds of people there, it's true. We're also pretty diverse. We have 11 recognized official languages in our country. I'm pretty sure we sing at least 5 different languages in our national anthem, even. An evil person would incessantly insist that they are good, no matter how much their actions or ideals are questioned. That's evil. Yeah, exactly. Unwillingness to course correct, right? Like, no, I am going to keep putting sand in people's eyeballs because I like that. I like the way they scream, right? And I'm completely justified in doing that, right? It's like, yeah, this guy's evil. I sleep 14 hours on the weekend. That's also not good for you, Lone Buffalo. Someone sent me 2 Daras? That's nice. I'll come and thank you in a second. I'm gonna go and see if I can put some electrons in my tablet. Yeah, 45%. That's enough. That's enough for now. It's gonna take a second to turn it back on again, but shame. How are you? I'm doing good. Michael Burrows, how are you? And 4 to 6 hours on the weekdays. Oh, Tomo Karm is the one who sent me 2 Daras. Thank you, Tomo. That's so nice of you, friend. Appreciate you sharing some of your abundance with me. Oh, Darren, that sounds like a lot of fun. What an adventure. Hello, bro. Hello, Brim. Bry Mystery Official. Welcome to you too, dear friend. It looks insane, leaving in 2 hours or so. Crazy. You just dropped the name. The Dutch came to your mind. We got Tan Mei. Remove their own message. Hope it was not an important one. Mojo asking, Melt, are you by chance one of those gay Jew people? It's very important that I know so that I can think about you in a certain way. Checks out. Yes. It's like, let me just make sure that I can judge you, right? Due to my own predispositions, because I feel certain ways about the gays and I feel certain ways about the Jews. I'm super pro-Jew, but I'm super anti-gay. And, if you're a gay Jew, then maybe I just feel neutral about you. Like, do I hate you? How much do I? Should I hate him just a little bit? No, but he's Jewish. I can't hate him. I would love to see a snapshot of your trip. Greenhouses are the shiznit, and Dutch architecture style is neat. I hope they have yummy snackers too. Bless you. What do you mean by that, Mojo? Blade? Mojo is just having some fun with it. He's probably just being a little bit tongue-in-cheek. 209 pounds is heavy. 5'11", and 209 pounds is heavy. It's true. I'm 5'11", and I weigh 183 pounds. 83.6 pounds as of this morning. What is this? This is it, Sasha. My life. Or at least a very small sliver of it that I'm sharing with you in this moment. Opening a little window into my space. Any joke can be funny with the right delivery. Yes. Still kind of funny, but not okay. I'm not gonna read that one. I'm being edgy to make a point about all the trolls that roll through here. Yeah, Mojo knows. I'm back. Welcome back, Pedro. This is a long bone contention. What? Nani? You said shiznit. Lamau. I'm 57. Oh, 5'7". Yikes. Yeah, I'm like just short enough to not be 6 foot. Like short enough by this much to not be 6 foot tall. That's why I have like this extra hair. That's totally why. And I'm like 6'1". Long bone contention. Yeah, that's a strange sentence. That melts my brain a little bit. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But if I had to go to some convention, the long bone one would be the one I would go to. Or I would be invited, of course, paid for my appearance. Why does it snow? Yeah, thank you. I think we need to stop. We need to stop all of those. Yeah, sit on the timeout chair. Some more info. You sit in the corner, right, where we black out the corner, and you stay there. You can scream into the void a little bit. Hey, Cam, left a lot of yo Lamau. Oh, pardon me, guys. You are Lamau. Oh, pardon, Petro. You need to gel it up. I mean, it could be significantly longer, right? If I go like, you used to go back inside. He thought it was funny. I'm like laughing because it's disgusting, right? It's like that kind of uncomfortable laugh. It's that kind of laugh that you laugh when your uncle makes jokes that you're not supposed to make at the dinner table. Like, ha 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 ha. That's because his brain structure resembles a scoop of ice cream. Yeah. Smooth and actively melting. Thank you for all of the little skippily pushing the button. Your hair is so long. He's getting all info from the gods like an antenna. Exactly. That's exactly what's happening, right? And the curly hair has the signal encapsulated. Yes, holds that signal together. I've heard people talk about that stuff, Blade. That your hair is like antennas for a signal coming from above. But I don't know if I necessarily believe it. I had very long hair at one point. I don't know if you know that. And then I cut it. And I did change. Something in me did change when I cut my hair. Swam quips. I subscribe. Look at the romance. I need a card. I need to see the money spread. Aliens online. What is happening right now in chat? What is happening? The hair is so long to hide the antenna. Not magic, science. He's half alien, half robot. What are your xenophobia gotta say about that? It's kind of trippy that you say that, Sam, because I am not convinced that I am not half alien, half robot. Literally. Literally. Ooh, I got paid by Google today. Huzzah. Love that. Thanks, Google. You're like, seriously, Mel? Yeah, actually, seriously. I was actually thinking to myself, like, they really should, like, give me at least free YouTube, YouTube Premium, right? I don't know if that information is important, but I'll hide it anyway. Check your recent payments from Google AdSense. Nice. Google pays me. Freaking Google. Pay me more. How about that, Google? How about you pay me more, dude? Google is like, bro, I'm giving you a boost. You should be paying me. Like, how about we pay each other, Google? All right. I do wanna show you friends something, I think. There it is. Combat Journey asked, and I took a photo for him. Me mowing the lawn in my outfit. Got my hat on. I did put some arm thingies on myself. What do you think about changing haircut? What do I think about it? I think that it's easier said than done, right? And if you want to give me advice on what you want my hair to be cut towards, send me 20 daras, right? Before I'll take you seriously. Otherwise, you're just like farting into the wind. $1 billion company paying MeltMore to continue streaming on their platform to make them earn money. Yeah, exactly, Blade. Technically, most of the money that I earn through YouTube is thanks to you friends as well. Like, YouTube isn't paying me. Like, I can check actually. Here's my payment portal. Watch page ads. Yeah, check this. This is how much Google actually pays me directly for creating content. Are you ready? Are you ready to see how much I have earned through ads? Yes, that is 0.05 cents. Yeah. Huzzah. Short feed ads. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. 0.04 ads. 4 cents. Like, nice. I got 4 cents for all of my short videos. And my watch paid ads, I've gotten 5 cents. So I've earned a total of 9 cents. Yeah, The Last of the Survivors. Really. You're like, oh, that sounds rough, Melt. Yeah. Yeah. 5 cents. However, right, like with you friends donating to the space, like that really is where all of the money is coming from memberships, right? The memberships are $12 a month, and then the rest is donations, the supers. All right, that's $60 in the last 28 days, and that's thanks to you friends. So, like, YouTube's paying me jack shit, like basically nothing. 9 cents. 9 cents a month to show up every single day and pour my heart and soul into this platform. It's like, yeah, what's that worth to us? 9 cents. I think we can spare 9 cents. Yes, hey Google. How much money do you have as liquid capital? Doesn't want to answer me. No. How much money does Google have as liquid capital? which essentially means which essentially means the money that they have in like a bank account, right? They could like spend it if they wanted to. 126 billion US dollars of liquid capital. Yes. Cash or cash equivalents or market securities. Yes, yes. Yes. 126 billion US dollars. And they're like, yeah, this person giving their heart and soul to this platform. How much can we spare? 9 cents. I think we can give them 9 cents. I think that would be fair. That's, yeah, no, 20 billion. $126 billion, Maria. 126 billion US dollars. And they're like, yeah, let's scam our creators out of all of their monies. Let's pay them nothing. That sounds fair. That sounds fair. Yeah. Let's pay them 9 cents for daily content. That seems like it would be fair. Fucking Google. Thank you to you, friends. This coffee is good. Mine is good too. We're like leaning into it. Is $60 enough to survive 28 days? No. If it wasn't for my wife having a job, we would not be okay. You know, in so many words. I don't do this for the money, right? Clearly. If I was doing it for the money, my standards are very low. 9 cents a month is like you cannot convince me to do anything. You cannot convince me to freaking breathe for 9 cents, dude. Like I'll probably hold my breath if you're like, I'll pay you 9 cents if you continue breathing. I'll be like, it's purple in the face, passes out. Oh, it's Dumb and Dumber scenario. I'll take that. I need a card. We'll put a card soon, Blade. Very soon. There's hiding the antenna. Half alien, half robot. Yeah. Welcome, new friends joining us right now. Thank you for sharing in the space. We've been pretty ridiculous today. It's been fun. They had Ursula or Medusa. Are we talking about Dota heroes? But theoretically, it was sci-fi, not truth. He made the pyramids. How do you know? How did you know that, Blade? I did I tried really hard to hide that information. Yay, Friday payday. Nice. Yeah, I think Joe is also getting paid today. This is a real talk right now, brother. We are humans. Pedro, what you on about? Following the flow. What do you think about changing haircut? Send me $20 and I'll think about it more. Show us a pic of you with long hair. I can go into my channel. Let me see. View channel. Oldest. Yeah, see. This is me. I know that. But it's still wild to see myself like this. There's me with my long hair. Yeah, this was day 302. Just like long hair melt. A completely different person existing in space-time. This was when I was at Christian's place. This photo of me and Christian cracks me up. Me with a smile and him being like, you fucking what? He also had curly hair. He also had long hair at that point. This is a cute one of us. Man, my old self. Yeah, existing. My continued existence. What a fractal. Subs curly. Yeah. Pretty curly hair even back then. A big surprise. A billion-dollar company. Have fun of your body and the way you will grow with. They see we mowing the front lawn. I know they're thinking, I'm so white and nerdy. They see me mowing my front lawn. I know they're all thinking I'm so white and nerdy. Google is broke. That's bars right there. Technically, Google is a $5 trillion company. Yeah, they're probably undervalued as well, technically, especially with the AI fractal coming online. Mohawk can fit you, not fade, bro. You think I should get a mohawk? Sounds cool. I actually had a moment of Joe yesterday where I combed my hair up into a mohawk, and she was like, "I think I can see you rocking that." I really appreciate the space. Oh, Christy, we appreciate you too, friend. It has helped me in so many ways to set healthy boundaries. A mohawk, that's ridiculous. I am stealing your shirt. It's mine now. Mariab. I have to make sure that it's still on my body. We love watching our friends grow. So proud of you. Love is true. Thank you, Sam. Thanks, Sam. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's so wholesome. Sam letting Christy know. Yeah, $120 billion of liquid cash. Google don't want you to expose them. Of course not. Why don't you stream on Twitch? Twitch doesn't have the same vlogging features, right? Like after you finish your stream on Twitch, they delete your live stream. And I stream on my cell phone. So in that way as well. Technically, you can download apps that dual stream, and I did that for a minute, but it didn't really change anything, right? And it made my amount of steps to get to the stream more. Let's give them 1,700 wages while we drink coffee from a cat eating a coffee bean. That sounds like some AI prompt in so little words. It's my understanding that unless you're a professional gamer or have fun bags, you don't do well on Twitch. Yeah, unfortunately, and my fun bags are like really small, unfortunately. And I don't play games anymore. And so, like, boom. I got Reko Bobeko before I even got there. Add love. Or push extremist views while encouraging violence. Yeah, that's the other one. Like Aspen Gold, exactly. Exactly. Kate is here. Hey, Kate. Me and Joe talked about you this morning, friend. Been thinking about you, been sending you love. I was referring to Hassan. That's another one, too. Both of them. Both of them are just like politically bullshitting, like basically making out, but not in person, just like regurgitating into each other's faces. And people are like, yeah, this is content. We love this. We love when they hate one another like that. I'm like, okay, all right. Hasn't for sure. It kind of makes me want to start just to say the same kind of ridiculous shit. Would be happy with your new self, always. Kate, how are you feeling? I was on my way to visit you in my dreams last night. I never made it there though. Her car broke down. Like, how pissed off would they be if some hippie came in there and started cringe shaming them for being misogynists? No mohawk. No hawk. You don't think I could rock a mohawk? Right? Big old. I think I could look good. I could be a punk rocker. I'll start dressing in like black. I'll get one of those like neck chains that has the dog studs, right? I'll put eyeliner on my eyes. Be super like cool, go into my Mega Mind era. Wear baby seal leather boots. I have noticed that, Joey. Most popular streamers on YouTube that don't get banned or are set in their days off are vile. Yeah, it's like again the way that they elicit, right? Extremist, like almost like the fractals of like getting someone to engage with the. It's popular, right? It gets people's attention. A big curly mohawk seems like it would be the gateway style to full on men who stare at goats hippiedom. If you haven't seen the Men Who Stare at Goats, watch it. It's a good watch. Very fun to watch movie. I love that you know that movie. Man, that movie has been so heavily on my mind these days. It's a great movie. Joe is actually the one who told me about it and suggested we watch it together. I have noticed that, Joey. It makes me sad. That's how the social scene is there. Yeah. Don't get me started on Frogan either. I don't even know who that is. Oh, you mean Joe Rogan? Mr. Frogan. Yeah, the Mother Earth prayer is always in my mind, Joe. Emo melt is something I want to see. Me too, even. I've been like meaning to put eyeliner on. I've never seen myself in thick eyeliner. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. One day. One day I'll be emo melt. Maybe I'll do it for like Halloween or something, right? Be super moody. Be like, oh, life is pain, and every breath I suffer. Smoking a cigarette or something, but only like pretending to be like, I'm sorry for the sounds. I'm so sorry. That's my bad. I'm laying it on too thick. I'm gonna like scoop it back off. I love that song, Tama. Of course you do, friend. I love it too. I have you on mute, and it's amusing to try to imagine what on earth you're talking about. Yeah, boom. You're like, man, all of that seemed like it could make sense, and then suddenly it made less sense. Be a punk rocker and sing Iggy Pop. I'm a punk rocker. Joe, but I'm feeling fine, thanks. Just getting ready to do some work outside. Though, thought I'd say hi. It's nice to have you here. How are you guys doing? Doing well. Staying present. Today's stream topic is about consistency and just the consistency that we have manifested and maintained in this space. It's been a pleasure getting to show up here with you friends in this way. No matter there it goes. Required watching if you're gonna be in this space long term. Yes, it's true. You have to understand that we have been influenced. Very much so. How are you guys doing? Love again. Kate, hello friend. Hey, Hoopy is being kind. Frogan is a streamer who said she hopes soldiers get PTSD. She's a Hassan gaggle. Oh, and Hassan's gaggle of bodies. I think I do know who you're talking about, actually. Yeah. I'm happy that I'm not engaging with that cycle of media. All right. I try not to. I like engaging with either, and I feel kind of like ashamed to say it, either like car content or spiritual content or brain damage. Right. But like it's kind of like that cycle. Like the last couple of videos I watched. This is not. Ooh, new Atlas video. Atlas, can you bring me a drink? Carries the entire refrigerator. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so like the talking about, right? It's like the content I'm being suggested is I need them biscuits by Frugat. Think it's gonna be cool. Looks like a song of a cat. And then it's Aptera car content. Then it's robot content, and then it's Joel Haver, who I also love the content of. And then it's my own content, of course, and then it's brain damage, birds for some reason, and then it's daily dose of internet, and then Channel 5 News. I do actually love Andrew Callahan's media as well, and then science media. Perpetual motion machine raises $12 million from investor. Yes, perpetual motion. Ooh, Helix. Ooh, tidy bedroom, more robot content. Yeah, robots. Robots can tidy rooms now. Let me see. Oh, ads. Oh yes, here, watch these ads quickly. Oh yeah, you watched one ad. How about you watch another ad where Kermit the Frog is playing guitar? Yes, robots. Ooh, and these robots are tidying rooms. Making a bed. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, like I just skipped through it, but they're doing it, right? Them robots. Look at it. Look, it makes me so happy. Makes me like kind of scared, but instead I'm like, oh, it opens the doors. They can open doors to let on the other robot. Yeah. Then they put the chair back. They hang your stuff on the thing. They rearrange your desk. They put the pillows where they're supposed to be. They know how to manipulate material. They know how to fold it in on itself. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Bed is made. That makes me want to scream, but like happy screams. Like I'm gonna be super stoked about seeing how that's gonna progress. I am like pro having robots in my home. I'm super stoked even about it. I can't wait. I can't wait to have robots. It's still super cool. I mean, it's happening. It's happening. It's actually gonna happen. Nile Red, yeah, I watch Nile Red content as well. Right, watch him making like food flavorings from industrial, chemicals kind of thing. It's super fun watching his stuff too. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Uh, who are you? How are you? That's Hoopy. That's Hoopy. Kate. Mr. Dreamtooth. Dear Diary, mood, apathetic, we rollin'. Hoopy 33, dream, I am the final recovery stages for a tooth extraction too. I didn't even know I had free dental until that point. Well, good for you. I'm super happy to hear that, Joey. Friggin' having to pay for your dental services can be extremely expensive. Oh, hey, Hoops. Thanks for saying hello. Love is true. Funny how we never are on topic in the stream. Of course we are. We're consistently showing up. All right. I've been pretty consistent in reading members' comments. All right. So that hasn't changed. I'm back now. Goodbye, because I gotta go again. Hey, and bye. Cheers again, Aiden. I am YouTubing my days away. Spinning chakras and engaging YouTube is all I do. I continue to hoopty hoops. If it brings you life satisfaction to do so, then live your life satisfactory. I like spiritual, atheist debates, Magic the Gathering, D&D, and other nerdy stuff. Checks out. Bye, Aiden. Have a good day. Joe. Oh, that's actually Hoopy sending a bunch of MeltMore symbols. Hello and goodbye again, Aiden. Nile Red is super cool. I also support prior military content creators too. I get the humor. Fariki, Fariki, yeah, the robots. They are. Like I've been saying that it's gonna happen, right? Kind of thing. Like we're there. It's just a matter of like pumping them out of the factories now. $20 says it's an Indian guy with a VR. I don't actually think so for that company specifically, right? They have demonstrated sophistication multiple times now. And even if it is some Indian guy with a VR, they're still capable of manipulating reality, right? Making a bed, even though it's relatively simple to us, is not that easy to do, right? For a robot, being able to manipulate materials, right? Not that easy to do. And even if it is a guy doing it with VR goggles and hand controls, that still means that the technology is capable of it. You and your girls, chemistry is peak. Thank you, Valar Villakazi. Appreciate the love, dear friend. Megan threw me off on that. Yeah, yeah. Don't try and have sex with the robots, please. Right? Like I'm not one to tell people who they're supposed to have sex with, but have sex with other people. Leave the robots to wash the dishes. Right? You have a dog. We do. He's chilling down there. There he be. He's very old though. Noodle. He's a very old dude. Blind for the most part, deaf, and perpetually nervous. Oh, I'm living. Am I living still? Am I still alive? On one hand, I'm okay with robots. On the other hand, Skynet. Well, we're already heading towards it, right? I don't think we're gonna go Skynet kind of fractals. That's my own. What's the word I'm looking for? Almost like manifestation. Like I'm like seeing it through my mind's eye. Like we're heading not in that direction. I'm choosing. I'm choosing to not live in that timeline. Right? There might be. Again, with the quantum nature of reality, a bunch of other timelines in which that is the case, but not this one. Luckily, you know, missed that one. Just like just a little this much. If the robots aren't for murder or fornication, then what are they for? That's how technology evolves. I know you like live streams. I know you liken live streams to lifting weights, but what are your thoughts as to what you were growing inside this practice? What are you setting off by doing live streams, you think? I do believe that this is what change looks like, hoopty hoops, right? That I cannot enact global change, right? Just be like, say it, like, oh yeah, now everybody has free healthcare. Doesn't make it so. However, as I keep showing up, noodle is licking couch. As I keep showing up day after day, and I show up with friends, and I show up for the truth that is love, for the truth that is our community, the truth that is kind of like the human experience, I almost like put out that message, right? This is the best way that I have ever found to have an impact on the lives of others, right? And I have heard from the community members that find themselves in this space that this space has helped them, all right? So that is how I'm changing the world. I don't have to change the world all at the same time instantaneously. I am going to show up inconsistently. Inconsistency forever. Forever. All right. And I plan on living at least to 1,000. So if I do a live stream every day for 1,000 years, if the world doesn't change, I'll be surprised. I'll be like, oh, didn't expect that as a 1,000-year-old man. And then I'll be like, guess I'll have to stream until I'm 10,000, right? And then I'll be like, I'll check again. I'm like, well, nothing changed even after 10,000 years. And then I'll do 100,000 years. I'll keep streaming until the world's a better place. And then I'll stream in the better world continuously as well. That is what I'm doing, hoopty hoops. I am continuing. And it's not for me like weightlifting. For me, it's, if anything, I'm trying to lift the weight of the human experience off of our collective shoulders by unpacking it, be like unpacking these weights, right? Folding them open, all right? Creating more surface area for the weight to be equally distributed so it doesn't create pressure points and hurt our fleshy human bodies. We can still wag his tail, though. He wags his tail every now and then. Yeah, it's true, especially when you get some treat. I don't know what's going to happen first, real life Skynet or real life Jurassic Park. Real life Jurassic Park, probably. We're already doing that. We're already making woolly mammoth mice, right? So we're gonna probably do that first. I heard they're bringing back extinct animals. Yeah, I'm actually a fan of the company that's doing that. Colossus, I think their name is. Yeah. Bring back the extinct animals. They did the dire wolf hybrids. It's true. Look up Dolly the sheep. That's a long time ago. That's like the freaking 70s, wasn't it? Please search Irama Robot Falls VR and then watch the first short. I did see it where the robot goes taking off the goggle and then falls over. Yeah. Again, right? If the robot is capable of moving in the way that facilitates usefulness, you can train a machine to enact that pattern, right? The pattern of washing dishes, not complicated. The pattern of making a bed, not complicated. But you have to get that training data in, right? And that's kind of like what's happening right now. What's up, my biscuit? Hey, Barry. Not much. Having coffee, sitting and watching the rain outside. Taking deep, long breaths and gratitude for where it is I am right now. How about you? What's up with you? For anyone new, he's basically explaining his transition from straight to homosexuality. Oh, wow. Shade, you must be blind, deaf, and stupid. I'm sorry, I'm being mean. That's not what's happening right now. But if that was what's happening, I would be way more flamboyant about it, right? I would be celebrating. I would be swinging my rainbow flag, right? If I was gonna go gay, I'd like make a spectacle out of it. I'd freaking put heels on I'd freaking catwalk, throwing my hips around, dude. But no, I'm just chilling. We're just chilling today. Thank you, Lone Buffalo. Next Wednesday, I want you to dance with the robots. Boston Dynamics dancing robots. Do the twist. You'll have to remind me. A lot happens in a week, and I'll have to probably get there. Buffalo is rich AF. He is. He's a programmer. He has sent me money multiple times. I thank you, Buffalo. It's nice of you to do that, bro. Appreciate you blessing me with your abundance. I think they're working on Mammoth, or they did one already. They basically switched on the Mammoth genes in a mouse that let it grow mammoth fur. So that's the woolly mammoth mice. So they're figuring out how to get the DNA right, and they're gonna probably do elephants. You're going to gene edit shama embryos of elephants to bring the mammoths back. That's probably what's going to end up happening. Showing up for the individual pursuits of love and light together. Good morning. Angela is here from Italy. I love your channel. Again, I say to you and your beautiful wife and your babies, I just want to say have a beautiful day and have a blessed weekend, love. Thank you, Angela, for your constant blessings in this space. It means a lot. Melt, if you like robots, go look up Atlas. Atlas, uh, Shama. What's that one that I just watched? Um, Figure. Figure is a good one as well. Optimus is the Tesla ones. Neo is the other one that also got some of the hype. And then there's hundreds, literally hundreds of Chinese companies building them too. They had a race last year where they had people racing their robots. And now, for the first time, robots are beating people in these running races. Last year, it looked like a bunch of toys. This year, it looked like sophisticated technology. Next year, it will be indistinguishable from the future. Right. This is going to happen fast. It's going to breakneck speed of change, literally. Angela, your kindness is always a breath of fresh air. Keep on keeping on. You are so loved. That's so wholesome. YouTube dancing robots, Boston Dynamics. Boston Dynamics just posted a video like 4 days ago of Atlas carrying a fridge, a whole fridge, right? They're like, Atlas, bring me a drink. And of course it's a joke, but it brings the entire fridge to the person instead. What's up, my biscuit? Love is true. Let's all go gay for a day. Lama. Pedro, that's the point of Thursday. And he'd look good doing it. And his wife would support him. It's true. My wife is very supportive. I'm very lucky to have a supportive wife. Hope you see it. I am very rich. Yes. Getting richer by the day. Materially and financially broke, but rich in other ways. I envision you growing more wealthy every day as you continue forward. Scram as loud as unumsh. Yeah, I don't know what that means, Lisa, but love is true. Source, I'm his wife. True. His wife? Ha ha ha, shady tubby. You can laugh, bro. Your insults can't touch me because I'm literally married. And I am in my home with my wife, right? She's not here right now because she's at work. My wife goes to another school, okay? But I do have one, I promise. Pinky promise. Pinky promise I have a wife. Totally. You're like, is he being serious? Is he being serious? Yeah, I actually am. No joke. 100% I'm serious. What's up, gang? Gundam suits, Japan. I would like a Gundam suit too. Strong coffee weather. You do need some. I support your transition. You shine, boy. Thank you, Shady. That's nice of you, friend. Alone, wealth is in health and friendship. Health-wise, I'm pretty much toast, and I don't have many friends left. You have this group of friendship, Lone Buffalo. We're here for you, friend. We cannot be necessarily in your immediate space, right, to give you a hug. But as soon as I get a car, and I have the resources to actually go and explore this country, I plan on coming and saying hi to every single one of you friends, if you'd allow me to. No joke. No joke. It is fun joking about it, though, isn't it, Tama? People will have their judgments of me indefinitely, I'm sure. Doing live streams does kind of it's like a contract, right? It's like I cannot do live streams and expect there to be nobody that's going to have a problem with me. What I can be is playful in these moments, slap back a little bit, not let them get away with it necessarily. Your different persona aspects can be friends. Yeah, you can talk to yourself, drive yourself more crazy. I am not too far away actually. Lone Buffalo, maybe you'll be one of the friends I come and meet first in that case. We've met the closest friends so far. We've met Duck Dad, and we've met Kate, and we've met Sam. I would love to meet Isaac. I think he's in Ohio as well. But I don't know if there's any more friends that live here in Indiana with us. I think Combat Journey lives in Kentucky, right? Down below. So, yeah, slowly but surely, I'll meet all of you. That's quite meta, Joey. Your different persona aspects can be friends. I'm moving to Maryland, and there are some good tourist spots here. It's like the original Washington Monument. That's cute. I was laughing because the joke was that you're gay, and it's a joke, of course. But she said his wife would be supportive if you were actually gay. Yeah, I think she would be supportive if I had to pretend I was gay. Uh, right. And technically, my wife is so supportive that if I was like, you know what, actually, I like men now, she'd probably still be supportive, right? That's what a cool person she is. So, my life is open to me. I get to live freely. I literally would support them. There it is. If he wanted to transition, it's true. She would. It's not something that I personally feel I need or being called to, thank goodness. I'm pretty stable. I'm pretty comfortable, to say it in so many words as well, with what I have. That's how I survived COVID. Mr. Wonderful is in Indiana. There we go. I haven't seen him in a while, though. I hope he returns at some point soon. By becoming Cybele, the girl with 13 different personalities, she will buy you toys. Yeah, Shade Tubby. Like, are you sure you're not gay? Maybe you are, but you seem like really fixated on gayness, right? Is there something else that interests you other than gay people, right? Do you like cars? I like cars. I like motorcycles, even though I probably shouldn't own one. I really like robots. I really like robots. Robots are super cool to me, right? I think of robots as mechanical logic that can be applied to technical problems, right? I like mechanical logic. Ask my wife. I'm sometimes so logical that it's abrasive. Where I'm like, yes, I could probably listen to the emotional aspects of this conversation, but have you considered logicking about it instead? I only role play with my friends. Ah, so you are gay, but you say no homo, I'm sure, right? So you don't have to think you're gay. You can just pretend that we're not gay. I have metal in my body, so I'm kind of robot. That's pretty cool, Joey. I would like to, if I could, have like a super suit at first, right? Nanomachines. But if it came down to like I could like improve my quality of life, uh, I probably would become a robot. No, I'm not gay. I think you're gay, Shade. I'm not convinced that you're not gay. And because of how much you've talked about gay people, you have to be, right? Nobody talks about gay so much and isn't gay. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. All right. You may be closeted gay. It's okay. Maybe you're just like peeking out of the closet right now. All right. And you can like come and sit with us here. Here's space for you. You can be gay next to us. It's fine. If I was gay, I would be bisexual. Yeah, that's what every gay person says. You know, before they go full gay. It's like it's the in between step. I'm just laying it on thick at this point. I'm sorry, bro. You were loved. Are you Christian? No. Technically, if you want to get real technical about it, You would say yes. But if you had to be like really serious about my personal projection of it, I would say no. Did Hoopy just send me 5 daras? Make money, make money. Yeah, I've made $12 in this live stream today. That's like almost Indiana minimum wage. Nice. Thank you, Hoopy. Thank you, Tomo Carm. Thank you, Lone Buffalo, for your donations in this stream today, friend. It is so appreciated. Seriously, it means a lot. Every little bit really goes a long way, right? Like, especially with everything happening as it is. Like, it's very, very expensive living in America right now. Vaxxed? I'm not vaxxed, fortunately. All right, I never got any of the COVID vaccines. Uh, However, I do have all of the others. All right, I recently had to go for a medical interview, and they checked all of my vaccinations. They wanted to vaccine me for chickenpox, but I had chickenpox as a kid, so they instead drew blood, and then they introduce your blood to the virus, and if your blood reacts, then they know that you're immune, which I found pretty cool. Like, oh, neat. I didn't know that it works that way, but that's how they found out that I'm immune to chickenpox as well. Y'all are beautiful. That's wholesome. Have you considered logic? I did. I did, but it made me depressed. That's why we need the robots to logic for us, right? It's like you, logic, you logic, mechanicals, and then I'll think and feel, all right, emotionally. That's the way I see it going. But unfortunately, right now, we have to be the logic and the emotional, right? And sometimes these two worlds are not perfectly compatible. And that's why I'm stoked about robots, because it's going to give us like a tertiary layer in order to engage with that side of reality, the side of reality that needs pure, unbridled mechanical logic applied to it, right? Mm-mm-mm. I have a rod in my leg from a motorcycle wreck. Ugh. I can debunk this gay thing. Are you Christian? No, I'm not. I grew up in a Christian home, right? And I do live by Christian values in some ways, right? Do unto your neighbors as you would have done unto yourself, kind of thing, right? I do believe in these messages, but I haven't given my soul to any other entity. It's okay to be a little gay. Yeah, it is. You are welcomed here, even if you're a little gay. Shade. Especially. Even if you're a lot of gay, like you are, Shade, you're still welcome here. I'll be Johnny Nomic and courier information if I had enhancement. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but it sounds cool. I'd probably be getting myself a Sandevistan if I could get myself upgraded. To those who knows what I'm talking about, go and watch Cyberpunk the show. I would get a Sandevistan. If I could slow down time and move in hyperspeed, that would be so cool. It's so freaking cool. It's also okay to be a lot of gay. I love how me and Sam made the same joke. Grr, me angry. That sounds pretty gay, dude. Grr, me angry is not something straight people would say. Okay, then you're not spiritually gay. Oh, you were going to debunk me with the Christian thing? Yeah, I think you might be right on that, right? There is definitely some spiritual gayness with that fractal sometimes. Unless you're a woman, then it goes back to being straight, right? So it only like goes one way at least. All the way gay is super duper okay. YouTube says, nah, I made $12. Give me that. YouTube will take like $3 of the $12 that I made. Be like, come on. Come on. I see you made some money, Melt. And yes, I have $126 billion in cash. But also that $3 that, is ours. We'd like that. Thank you. Thank you. We need to add your $3 to our $126 billion pot. Yeah, good. Yes, that's going to make a difference. Yeah. We feel good now about that. YouTube says, I'm jealous. Don't be jealous. Show up for love instead. Be kind. The clothes are nice, not easy to fit these colors. Yeah, it's true. You like them? Thank you for joining us, friend. I'm gonna make sure that whole of my pants is covered up. The doctors had to break my ribs, so I got metal on my ribs. That's pretty cool, Amanda. Look at us becoming cyborgs, slowly but surely. I didn't, but that's because the VA aren't gentle with their shots. Jeez. My mom had chickenpox while she was pregnant with me. Does that mean you also get the immunity? I'm curious, actually, if it works that way. My mom grew me at home away from schools because they forced vax on the kids, and they never had an issue, never had a needle in me, just for a tattoo. I also have tattoos. I don't have a problem with vaccinations. I just would like to have more data backing it, kind of thing. Like most of the vaccinations that I have in my body right now have a lot of data backing it, and the COVID vaccine didn't have as much. I was kind of one of the people that was like vocal during the day that it is a net good because of the kind of like group, like the herd immunity kind of thing. But yeah, a lot of people got negative consequences because of that vaccine as well. You've never seen Johnny Mnemonic? Maybe I have. Maybe I have to see the like the visual. Maybe the name didn't register for me. Jeeves Amanda, I hope you heal up well. Kinda rad that you're on your way to Cyborg too. Me. What are the odds of this going well? Robot. Higher than the odds of you listening to me, even if you were bad. I wanted to do that, but there were other circumstances that got in the way. Wanted to melt, you've never seen, can't say I did. So I did that for nothing. Yeah, you're totally a billionaire. I totally didn't say I'm a billionaire. I'm definitely not. If I was a billionaire, I'd be trying to do a lot more for the world right now. Right. If I was a billionaire, where would I start? Probably with policy. Yeah, a policy. I would like push for public healthcare. That would be number one. Public healthcare, and then I feel like if we just started that, things would get better. Just like public healthcare, I'd be like just lobbying relentlessly, right, aggressively for public healthcare. Just like, yeah, I'm gonna now put $100 million this year towards bribing the right people to make sure that everybody gets healthcare, and then I'll do that over and over again until we do, right? I do look forward to maybe a system of like, and I think it's gonna happen eventually, like when we start bringing gene editing and more peptides and uh, maybe even like cybernetics into the fray will reduce the amount of sick people to the point where it will save us trillions of dollars over like the next 100 years, right? So spending a couple of 100 million to save trillions sounds like net good to me, right? I could convince some people, but I'd probably need the money to do so. He's a cyber courier. You'd love the movie. It's with Keanu Reeves. Ah, Johnny Mnemonic. I need to watch that. I love Keanu Reeves. Johnny Mnemonic. I don't know if I. Oh, you're right. I did say it correctly. 1995 movie. It's a cyberpunk movie. Oh my goodness. I just saw a pretty cursed scene from the movie. That looks. What am I looking at? Looks kind of cool though. I'm gonna quickly do something. I don't need that right now. I can do it like this, do it like that. I didn't know this movie existed. Bonk. Oops, missed the wrong button. There we go. Manifest. Pop. Very soon, even I will watch Johnny Mnemonic. Thank you for the recommendation, friend. Appreciate that. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Johnny Mnemonic wins the award for worst CGI ever made. I did see some screenshots, and it was pretty yassi bobassi, but you know, I do like cyberpunk stuff, so I'll probably watch it anyway. I guess this is the place to find who is particular is jealous, whom is welcome, whom has immunity. Sure, Hoopy, if that's the only way you want to see this place in particular, that's one way to do it. The only two times I had the flu was when I got the vaccine. That's wild. Oh, heck yeah. I love terrible CGI. Add it to the list. Add it. You haven't seen? Now I'm gonna. I'm gonna, Hoopy. I won't stay uneducated for long. Soon I'll be just as pop cultured as you. And then you watch three more pop cultures and then comes and tells me, haha, Mel, have you seen this thing? And I'll be like, damn it, I can't keep up. I can't keep up. Greenhouses everywhere. I didn't get the vaccine because each COVID strain I got just felt like a bad cause of allergies for me. I do encourage those it would hurt to protect themselves though. I want to be a billionaire so freaking bad. I don't want to be a billionaire. You can't be a billionaire and be a nice person, I think, at the same time, right? I think those two acts are mutually exclusive. Uh, and if you become a billionaire and you remain a billionaire, then that's also proof that you're probably not a very good person. Set yourself a planned limited day, Darren. You only have so much space to fit them in your car. Speaking from experience, pneumonic, Johnny Pneumonic. Thank you for that loan. I did find it. I need acupuncture with hand gestures, like a mnemonic device, something that helps you remember easier. That's actually one of my things that I hope for with becoming a cyborg myself. I don't want perfect memory, but I do want perfect recall. Is that Connor? Hey, Connor. Welcome, friend. How are you doing today, dear one? It's nice to see you here with us. Me and my friend's favorite scene, I need a computer. Mnemonic. I'm going with a friend, and he's got a big old SUV, and I'm sure we're still going to run out of room. That's why they call me Cyclops. Nice. What's up, Joe? Nancy is here with us too. Hey, Nancy Franchi. Just remember the story was written in the 70s, a very dystopian view of the future. Yeah, people will do that, right? Again, it's like more interesting to think of a dystopian view of the future than it is to think of a perfect view of the future, right? Everybody kumbayaing, being happy, using their cybernetics to gain self-knowledge. That's actually what I want to use my cybernetics for as well. You can use cybernetics to connect your mind to the internet, but you can also use your cybernetics to connect your mind with itself. Imagine how cool that's going to be. Getting to build new patterns in your brain. See what you become as a result of it. Are you wearing a wig? Maybe. Maybe I am wearing a wig. What's it to you, Yoda? You like it? You like it? Check. You thought I was going to take it off? No, this is my real hair. Yep. Bunk. Yeah. It's attached to my head for now, at the very least. I'm trying to keep it. I am trying to keep it. All right. It's not always easy. We, as men, have testosterone. And then what is it, DHT or something like that gets produced. I do give myself scalp massages to ensure that I maintain blood flow up there. I put like rosemary oil on my scalp and stuff to make sure that it has that extra blood flow too. I even do red light therapy to ensure that I give them their cellular boost as well. But damn, it definitely is one of those things, dude. If I had to wear a wig, I would. I've actually like seen like videos of like a Chinese guy that has a bunch of wigs on himself, right? And then he's like dancing, and then he takes off his wig, and then he puts on a different wig, and then dance, and then new hairstyle, right? And I kind of idolize that. It would be super cool if I could just put my hairstyle on my head instead of having to finicky, trying to get my curls to stay where I told them to. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Kinda hard to imagine a perfect future where there wasn't a past. Kind of hard to imagine a perfect future when there wasn't a perfect past involving humans. That's actually kind of apt. See what happens when I use logic law. Photosynthesis is not doing well. Yes, I am plant. Amingalanguterism? I don't know what that means. Nah, humans all the way. Get those clankers out of here. I love the clankers, dude. Me and the robots are gonna be best friends. I'm gonna have a robot army one day, even, Connor. And I'll take my robot army and I will march on cities. And then as soon as I reach that city, I'll start fixing paving. I will fix the sidewalks of their cracks. I'll paint people's homes and cut their bushes. I will help them plant a bunch of berries in their yards. You know, I'll march on cities. And then by the time I leave their city will be sparkling clean, you know? Like someone just take a nice little cloth to it and it just like wipes all of the grime off. And then it's just like sparkling. And then I'll march on the next city. And I'll fix more shit though. Road to hell is paved in good intentions. Well, Connor, I've never enjoyed that saying. I think it's kind of bad. I think it's like one of those like nihilist kind of things. Like, yeah, a road to hell is paved in good intentions. It's like, yeah, yeah. How many people that showed up with good intentions have taken you to hell? In my life, no one, ever. Right? So clearly that statement is not correct. Unfortunately, it's just something people say because they would rather not. Or they would rather not think about the good that can come. Wigs aren't that good. I mean, depends, right? Them Chinese have figured it out. They got some good wigs going on down there. Nah, humans all the way. Tunes, I hope you're doing well. There we go. Bald is beautiful. Yeah. Just not to everyone. Just not on everyone. I think so as well, right? I think being bald technically is like the ideal. You know, that's like the final step, right? It's like we get born with hair and then we stress and then we stress about not having hair and then we maybe end up actually not having hair. And then eventually we shave it and we're free, right? Finally free from all that worry. And it's just like, oh, you got the chrome dome, right? So in that way, I might end up going that kind of way. And then I'll probably end up like getting headdresses, right? Techno headdress, something that keeps my scalp cold so that my brain can get super processed without overheating and start denaturing my proteins. Just not on everyone. Wait till Halloween month. Things are good. Just waiting for Electric Forest. I need it now. I would love to go to Electric Forest at some point too. When is that happening, Connor? And if you're gonna go, enjoy. Yeah, Iron Giant is a cool clanker, or was. He saved humanity, or at least saved that little island of people. All right, Iron Giant is a dude. I want to go to Electric Forest so bad. Me and Joe on the same note. Keep quiet challenge for 10 seconds. Nice. Challenge accepted. Challenge defeated. No. Tunes. It's also paid with collateral damage too. Yeah, James, you should. It's only $600. $600. That seems reasonable. You got that saying completely wrong. Whoever said that is a moron. I I think so too. Yeah, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Doesn't make sense to me. Hey Google, who said the line "the road to hell is paved with good intentions"? And does it actually have any bearing on reality? Well, the exact origins is uncertain. The phrase is most famously attributed to the 18th century English writer Samuel Johnson, who quoted, who was quoted by James Boswell in 1975. Various versions trace back to Saint Bernard of Clairvaux in the 12th century. It has a significant bearing on reality, particularly through the lens of psychology and economics. Unintended consequences. Well meaning policies or actions often backfire because complex systems respond to incentives, not desires. For example, introducing a bounty to eliminate a pest can lead to people breeding the pest for profit. That's hilarious. The intent versus impact gap. In human relationships and systemic issues, judging oneself by motives while others suffer the actual consequences creates severe friction. Good intentions lack value without rigorous execution and adaptability. Yeah, right. So the good intention of using robots to improve our cities, to improve our quality of life, right? That is execution, rigorous execution. And the adaptability would be the systems being able to come into a new space and be like, well, this space wouldn't thrive, right? If I plant berry bushes here, they would die or whatever, right? So you can have that adaptability. So kind of like just putting that out there, like every time you hear good intentions, uh, again, I don't think it's very helpful. Doesn't help anything. It's just kind of like a thing people say because they think it makes them sound clever sometimes. What's Electric Forest is a festival. Intentions and motivations are often misaligned. Yeah, especially with a world of incentives, right? Sometimes it is though. Some people have different views of good. I agree most of the time. It is fine, obviously. I'm just throwing fists, Connor. I don't mean to be mean to you directly, bro. Yeah, right. It's like you probably have the good intention of experiencing something good when you go to Electric Forest, right? And saying you're on your way to hell in doing that, I don't think is fair to yourself either. Oh, oh all right. Some people are not born with much hair. That's also true. I like rocking the buzz cut so I can get away with wearing beanies quicker and later. Yeah, the beanie look is a vibe. Where are you from? Old man FB, your accent is interesting. I am from South Africa. Born and raised in South Africa. I'm a first language Afrikaans speaker, second language English. So I do have a little bit of an accent, but apparently it's become very Americanized nonetheless. The blood is thicker than water quote is a quote that gets misquoted and taken out of context too. There's so many of them. You're good, bro. I guess I'll get you both tickets or whatever. Don't threaten me with a good time, Connor. I'll show up to that festival, dude. $600 is a lot of money for a festival, though. I don't know if I'd feel good about. All right, like getting us both tickets would be $1,200, and then plus yours is $1,800 for a single festival. That does sound fun. It does sound fun, but yeah, I'll probably have to, you know, have a little bit higher income myself before I get there. A little bit. It's about having good intentions, but the apparatus to fulfill those intentions can cause unforeseen problems. Yeah. If you've never heard of this or haven't been able to work out what that means, it's on you. I agree with you on that, uh, old man. Like, I don't think. I think the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Like, I get the quote, but hell, right, is like complete desolation. And even if there is negative consequences due to a policy, for example, it's not hell, right? Hell is complete separation from everything, right? And it's impossible to do so. You cannot. You cannot, right? And in that way, it's like this is a good intention, for example, right? I'm showing up with the good intention. Today's stream topic is about consistency. I showed up with the intention to show up for a community. And because I had that intention, the road continued being paved ahead of me. And I continue to stay on this road, stepping forward. Hell is other people. Could be too. It sucks. When Ellis creates a new festival. Connor, I'm over here like there's gotta be a fence I can jump. Neon Legend, are you new here? I like your Zorro profile picture. If I could be any anime character, I would be Ruanoa Zorro with my 3 swords. Yes. Like, unironically, I'm not saying that just because you just donated to me. I like it as well, though. Give you a little, hey, give you a little likey. I'm dead serious. Neon Legend. Oh yeah, Neon Legend. Like the donations just like rolling in on today's stream. What a pleasure. It's a metaphor. I know. I know. I just think it's a bad one because it's not always true. More. More. I think it's rarely true, in fact. That's the thing for me. Also, not gonna lie. Are you in Australia? Cause there's a spider in the wall. It's scary. There probably is spiders in here. I've not been killing the ones that keep walking into our house, so I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not scared of spiders though. Apparently there's only 2 spiders that I have to be scared of in America as well. And I don't even kill black widows when I was back home. Thank you. Thank you, Neon Legend, for sending me 10 US dollars. That's really nice of you. I live in America. Live in America, Indiana to be exact. I like the thick South African accents for some odd reason. I can understand it too. It reminds me of a thick southern dialect from hill people, and I'm here for it. Yeah, I think I can lay it on thick. Like I try to. I think like when you're trying to emulate the South African accent, you have to like drop the words to the back of your throat a little bit. You know, I'm like trying to activate my Afrikaans brain in speaking English. You kind of have to speak like this, you know? You kind of like lay it on thick. You really talk like you're trying to articulate yourself with the same words that you used to be able to say in Afrikaans, but then you're actually like saying it in English. Hurts me. Hurts me trying to emulate an accent that I think I used to have more of, at the very least. I've been speaking English for a very long time as well. So I think in that way as well, even if I did have an accent, it's been melted over decades, right? Gotten better and better at it. If I can be any anime character, I would either be Spike from Cowboy Bebop, Tengen, or All Might. All Might is very cool too. Yeah, I feel that as well. Spike is a good one as well, especially to live in that like Cowboy Bebop universe. I think Roanoa Zoro is just so cool to me. Right? He's just so badass. It's just like the coolest character to me ever. Like the way they introduced him, you know, of him just kind of like being imprisoned, right? Unwilling to freaking drink water even from someone else. NP, I was lying about the spider. I'm just bored as shit at the moment. And yes, I'm new, but I go to all sorts of lives and I donate for the lols. Well, I'm sure that people appreciate your donations, Neon. Thank you for sending me 5 more Daras, dude. It's very nice of you. It's nice of you to like share your abundance with the world as well. I do hope that you're not putting yourself in the hole by doing so, but I hope that those that you do donate to appreciate you authentically for all that you give. Love is true. Thank you. Like we're on our way. I think Hoopy is the person single-handedly donated the most in a single stream, right? Hoopy just like dropped $100 one day. Like I'm still kind of flabbergasted by that. And then we also had a friend, Stephen G. Stephen G is also one of the friends who like dropped the most cash on a single donation. Yeah, it's appreciated. Like there's this quality, it's like one of the things that I had like arguments with my dad about, where they don't believe that this is a viable career path, that I'm like wasting my life. My own brother, right, literally told me, you're wasting your time doing this, right? You're being paid peanuts by doing this. Like, why would you spend your time doing it? And I'm like, it's not about that. And then like moments like this, it kind of just reminds me that if like 10 people donated $5 in a stream, then suddenly I'm earning enough money to kind of like make a living doing this. And it's appreciated. Like, geez, like I'm getting like so emotional almost. Tomo, more cause Google/YouTube takes it all. You friends. Oh my goodness. Prairie Wolf being like bet melt. Why you friends? GBs. Thank you. Thank you, Tomo. Thank you, Prairie Wolf. Thank you, Neon, for creating this train at this point. You friends are amazing. It means so much. Like me and Joe actually had like conversations just yesterday about our finances. Like we had to scrape together $2,500. It's like a little bit less than $2,500. It's like 2,370 something, but 2.5 grand just for my paperwork, right? So I can continue staying in this country. And you can imagine having to like pinch pennies and save and kind of like put money towards that realization has put us in a bit of a bind in some ways, where we are left with less at the end of the month than we started with, kind of thing. Thank you. Seriously, appreciate the donation so much, friends. It means a lot. There must be a fence I can jump somewhere. Actually, over here trying to figure out ways to volunteer or something. Yeah. That's kind of like how I've been at most of the festivals that I've gone to, by either working there or uh, like volunteering to kind of like help with the art gallery. It's a metaphor. Bless again, Neon. If I could be any. It's Angela from Italy again. It's raining over here too, but it's okay. Your channel is inspiring, and I'm always glad. We family love y'all. We love you too, Angela. Your messages are always appreciated, friend. They aren't that bad here. Do not kill spiders. They are the best pest control. Yeah. I had like at least 20 spiders in my room back in South Africa, where I would literally, for the same reason, leave them. There would be these big spiders on my walls, these flat ones. And Joe coming into my room, she was like, "There's a spider." I'm like, "Yeah, that one is cool. That one eats mosquitoes. I like them." I used to like the Antwoord, but you probably found out why you shouldn't. Can imagine. I just move them over to the plants usually. Howdy, all you crazy cool kids. Hey, Angry Otter. Welcome, friend. How was your flight? Are you settled again? Are you still traveling right now, dear friend? It's nice having you here. Zoro is cool, but I like Tengen a lot more. Or Bakugo. That's also a cool one. Holy crap, Neon Legend. Making it rain on Meltmore. Did you steal your granny's clothing again? No. No. I stole your mom's. No, that one didn't land for me as well. I was like, eh. Like, if your grandma dresses like this, she's got mega style, bro. She's like running it. We got Middle Earth, Tenkata, subscribe, spread the love, brother. I wish I had money to donate. Your subscription and your likes and your presence in this space also helps build this channel and is appreciated, friend. Thank you for being here with us. I have many spider friends for my plans. Middle Earth, your love is plentiful. It's true. Did you steal your grandma's taste? Did you steal your grandpa's taste? How many people go to the gym and get paid for just working out or golfing or bowling or any other hobby? Not many people, technically, right? Poodlehead or mini broccoli? Yes. Mini broccoli sounds healthy to me. They don't think it's a viable career path. I mean, that describes so many essential career paths that they wouldn't say this about. Yeah. And like, again, my family as well. spend basically all of their free time watching YouTube. You know, that's the other side of the joke where it's like the thing that you don't think is a viable career path is what you spend most of your free time doing, right? And if people didn't see that as their career path, then you wouldn't have the content that you so cherish. Neon sharing, I feel the struggle, bro. Unfortunate for my occupation. I had to use a diesel and on empty currently, just a day alone, and I live saying nothing more. Obviously, it costs me $187 just to fill the tank. Dude, that is disgusting. Especially with like what diesel being like $6 something a freaking gallon. My bad. I'm terrible in English. I try to use the voice text system, but apparently it treats me like I'm Ozzy Osbourne and it doesn't recognize me. That's hilarious, Neon. You're so fine. Your English is perfectly understandable to me. I bet you haven't had a festival at McDonald's. You would be a winning man if you had to make that bet. It's true. What language do you speak, Neon? Yeah, do let us know, actually. Neck hurt? Zoe Burp wants a cookie. He does, but he's screaming. It doesn't get what he wants by screaming. You see, now he's coming down. Why you always wear the same clothes? Because I don't buy myself more, Sadia. Right? I have like four different like nice pairs of pants, and I have like 10 shirts, and then I wear those in rotation with my different scarves. All right, and then I get to like mix and match my outfits, and it's fun. It's fun doing that. I don't need to own 50 pairs of clothing or 365, one for each day of the year, right? One, it would be prohibitively expensive to do so, and two, it would be wasteful, right? Because now I have a pair of clothing that's just chilling there, taking up physical space in my world, waiting a whole year for me to put it on again. All right, doesn't make very sense. Aw, Neon, you're fun. Glad you're here. We appreciate you, friends. Unfortunately, English only. However, I always got a D in grammar growing up and spelling punctuation, so that's probably the reason why I can't spell well, even to this day. I am diagnosed dyslexic as well, bro, so I'm also pretty bad at spelling. I also use voice to text a lot because of that. I bet there's other shit you're good at, Neon. I'm sure. All good. We understand everything you say. Exactly. Your parents should be optimistic. At least you're not using the alias for Mike Honcho. Please get the Rick Bobby reference. Ricky Bobby. I don't think I get it, Joey Diesel. I'm sorry. I'm Bobby Mother. You're fun. Glad you're here. You mean at least he's not all hopped up on Mountain Dew? Your clothing are very colorful. Yes, it is. I'm Bobby Ma. Lone Buffalo knows what I'm talking about. There we go. Yeah, Lone Buffalo, same, but different. But still same. It's raining out there again. Let's see if Zoe's gonna chillax. I am dyslexic, especially with numbers. Yeah. No, stop. If you're a good girl, maybe I'll come and bring you out again to say hi to our friends, but you can't just scream about your problems. Stop. I'm Bobby Ma. Oh my goodness. You haven't seen Tala Diga Nights? Have you seen the Bad Friends podcast? I think I did reference the Bad Friends podcast now, so yeah. Stop. You can't just scream, bro. You're just screaming. Same, Tomo. Numbers and letters are pretty much just shapes. Squawk. But you're not jungle Asian. Yeah. I love when people can kind of like joke like that. Right? Not take things so seriously. Are you gonna chillax? Are you gonna chillax for me, Zoe? It's like but you can't just scream about your problems. Did learned on TV Melt? You have to watch their programming. Yeah. You're like the freaking TVs. Must be them TV that taught them bad things. However, Sir Melt, the most I subscribe to your channel. So until next time. Fortunately, work never sleeps, and money, unfortunately, this money. Till next time, chat. Until next times. Bless you. Seriously, Neon, thank you for blessing me with your abundance, right? For working and earning an income for your life as well, and for being willing to share that. I hope every single dollar that you send my way comes back your way tenfold, 100-fold. Oh, $5 this way, $500 in your bank account, right? So you can just like, when you fill up your car, you can just like freaking spray gasoline all over the place because of how much money you got. Don't do that. But you could if you wanted to, because of how much money you have. Very soon. I see it manifesting. Is those screaming mom? No, he's just going, ah. It's a gorgeous parrot screaming. It is. Yep. Excuse me. I love Theo Von. I actually do love Theo Von as well. Excuse you. I love Theo Von. Is it a parrot screaming? It is. Sadia. Don't make fun of Theo here. Who got made fun of Theo? Got it mixed up. They go crazy for my brain. That's so crazy. But you can't just learn. All right. I'm seeing most of them. Like Zoolander. What's it called? Cold Steel or something like that. Is this a school for ants? What is this? A school for ants? No, that's a model. That was just a model. It's gotta be at least 3 times this big. It's blue steel. Thank you. There we go. That's better, Zozo. Are you a good girl? Hello. Hello, Zo. Wow. See, you're really taking to that stick, huh? You want out? Yeah, come on. There you go. Wow.
Hello.
Hello, is that a birdie? Hello. Yeah, that's a sweetie bird. Sorry, saw Zoolander memes and I had to chime back in. You want to go outside? You want to give them cold steel? No, don't try and bite my cup. Give them cold steel. Like.
What?
There, he's doing it right now. He's doing cold steel. I promise. That's what he's doing. He's doing the cold steel right now. Look at him cold stealing. It's just whoa! I'm gonna take you outside, okay? Let's go bye-bye. Let's go outside. You can hear the rain. You can hear the rain pattering on the steel roof. Wow. Wow, is that pretty? Oh, wow. It's blue steel, Mel. It's not cold steel. I'm sure blue steel is probably copywritten. All right, so we have to do our own. Are you taking us? No, it's just Zoe. Using words. Sounds like he's honing in on yodeling. Maybe try some polka. Funny AF. Shall I like a cigarette as I'm spraying the gas all over the car while drinking mocha frappuccinos? Why not, though? Why not? You can probably afford the massive legal bills as well with all of these myriads of daras you now got. You're trying out for the facial expression championship. Maybe. Point me in the right direction. I could win. I could go for some winning facial expression championships. Zoe is fucking losing his mind out there. But he's still screaming, and I'm still not okay with that. Are you also going to be posing in front of comically oversized American flag neon? Please, Sam. No, I had to listen to Oompa Papa music from my parents. Breakdance fighting is so hot right now. So hot right now. Dude, teach a bird to sing. I don't want to be a chicken. I don't want to be a duck. I love the Oompa music though. Squawk, squawk, squawk. Meltmore and the crazy bird. It's so bright and obnoxious. It's Ben Stiller's teeny tiny stature made known in Zoolander. That bird is going to be entertained by the rain now. He's not happy. He's fucking losing his mind out there. You hear him? Just fucking screaming. Zoe is yelling at the rain. I'm not gonna go in and see him. Once he's quiet, I'll probably go and check on him again, but you can't get my attention by scram. Mm-mm. Blue Steel was the name of Jamie Lee Curtis movie. Oh, didn't know that actually. All right, before I go, sorry, this is an old joke from a YouTube video. I forgot the name, but it was like 17-year-old reference. My bad. No bad, bro. Absolutely. Love is true. Are you going to have another YouTube channel, Meltmore, at night, so everyone can call you Star Lord? Pretty sure Star Lord is also copyrighted. Marvel would sue me. Star Lord? What? Yeah, it's the like Chris Pratt jokes. There it goes. He's chillaxing. Oh wow, Joe is here. I was like, wow, he's now chillaxed. Hey Joe.
Hello.
You're home early.
Hello.
Freaking Zoe screaming his little head off. All right. All right, we're almost done. Crisp rat joke. Crisp rat. Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like when you're a rat in a McDonald's, and then you accidentally slip and fall into that big vat of rolling oil. You know, then you become crisp rat. That's how it works. Never entertain a child's tantrum. Exactly. Yeah, I don't. He can scream all he wants. I do not listen. And then as soon as he calms down, then I'm like, oh wow, now I'll give you attention. Are you going to again? Joe cared to weigh in. She just joined us.
What's up?
Did you want to weigh in? That
I don't want to weigh in on
I don't know what you're supposed to weigh in on.
Blue Steel.
Either that or maybe like the tantrums.
Ah!
Why are you screaming like that, bro? Why? You don't need to do all of that, though. Dog just came close to his tail and he was like, oh, fucking puff myself up.
He just wants to watch stream from.
Look at how puffy he is.
Hey, friends.
Little puffy bird.
Hi.
Say hello. Say hello.
Hi.
Hi. That's a good girl.
High five. Yeah.
Wow.
Good girl.
Oh, yeah, good girl.
Just wants to be part of the action.
That's why he calmed down. That is literally why he calmed down, because Joe came here. I still think Zoe was yelling mom because notice the lack of yelling.
The lady that I got him from said that he was yelling mom.
Mom!
And I'm just like, is he? He's happy now.
He is happy.
He's so content.
Yeah, he just wanted to be chillaxing with us. He's like giving himself scritches. He's like scratching his own head.
So fluffies, though.
He's stable.
Be nice.
Melt, you should keep your current hairstyle, but add a mullet or a rat tail to the back. Yes. All business up front, party in the back. He wanted mom. Hi, Bella. Hey, Joe. Love is true. So much love being sent your way as well, Joe.
Love,
Oh.
love.
That's a he who learned good girl in the same home that fed him French fries. I don't know if his first owner fed him French fries.
The first owner, I think, was on a seed diet.
Seed diet,
Which
yeah.
is also pretty much French fries. Just
Yeah.
not fried. It's not good for him, but
Now he gets cold pressed vegetable pellets.
he outlived his first owner. And the second owner, he came with an inheritance. So the second owner, like, took the money and left the bird. And that's how I got him.
An inheritance.
Yeah, he came with like over $1,000
Okay.
in a cage and like
$1,000 is enough money to like feed him for like years, technically.
yeah, a couple of years for sure.
Yeah.
But they took the money and they're like, I don't want the bird, I just wanted the money. Fed him French fries, hit his cage with a broom.
Yeah. He doesn't like sticks for that
Smoked
reason.
cigarettes all around him. He was brown when I got him.
Literally like brown water coming off him when she was washing him. She told me.
He
Yeah.
wasn't touched for over a year.
Yeah.
Handled for over a year.
Like seeing, like Joe actually has a video of the first time that she could actually pet him, and you can see like even in his face, like he wasn't healthy when he came into your house, and he was like so apprehensive, like, is this okay? Are you gonna hurt me? Kind of thing. You can like see it in his little face, and like he has gotten
And now he's like, touch me or else.
way healthier.
Sweet bird.
He's a sweetie bird.
Sweet bird.
He's such a good birdie.
Sweet boy.
He loves me too. This morning, like on the bed, like he does this thing where you kiss his face, and he'll like do this thing with his mouth where he goes
Like he's giving kisses back.
like he's giving kisses
Lipless
back.
kisses.
Lipless kisses. Yeah, he's like trying.
Sorry.
All right. Zoe loves mama. I'm glad he has a wonderful home now. He's well taken care of. The burb had money. The burb had $1,000 US, dude. There's like literally a lot of people in Earth that don't have as much money as this bird had.
She offered him to me actually with the inheritance the first time.
Oh.
And I was like, I don't have a place for a bird right now. It's not something that I can do.
And then someone else
Then
took the
a year
inheritance.
came by. I was volunteering for her, helping her clean up like her bird room and everything. And she's like, this bird needs a home. He needs rescued.
Sure.
And I'm like, you know what? I'll do it. I have a room now.
Yeah, he's well taken care of. Hey, Zoe bird. Oh, he's like really getting the scratches of his life. Like the way that he holds his own little head with his foot when he gets scratches. He has a lot of pin feathers coming in.
Got new feathers.
We give him this like
Little porcupine.
vitamin medley that encourages new feather growth as well. I said braided one time, yet to see that. Yeah, my hair doesn't braid that well. My hair is not actually very thick, right? So when you braid it, it just kind of collapses into nothing.
I want to braid it. I want to try. Do like a Viking thing, like one braid down the side.
Maybe that could be cool. Yeah, like kind of like running down this line kind of thing. That's progress. Some birds get their own YouTube channels, MeltMore. Yeah, actually, me and Joe follows a bunch of birdie YouTube channels.
I do.
Zoe loves mama, it's true. Nice, Bloonies, JBB. We discussed that tangentially char. I don't think they're willing to teach him the Zionist rhetoric. He'd need to do well on his own. Oh, that's actually hilarious. He doesn't know enough bad words to go viral, sadly.
He goes, stop.
Does Noodle get jealous? Noodle is not
He
present.
doesn't have enough brain cells
Yeah.
to create a sense of jealousy.
Noodle rubs his two brain cells together and, produces the looking for food
He's
act.
got less of an attention span than a goldfish. It's wild.
Yeah, like yesterday, he's just like wandering, not knowing what he wants.
It's like 2 seconds pass and like his sim, like it's like a sim that you cancel its action and start a new action.
Literally. So Joe was like, maybe he's hungry. So she feeds him for the third time in that day. He finishes his food and then just goes right back. It's the dog, Joey. He goes right back, and his name is Noodle. So maybe like Noonie is like a pet name. Like he just like goes back to wandering. Like literally, he's like wandering, gets fed, finishes food, goes right back to wandering. Like maybe there's something here.
Gets stuck behind the couch.
He gets stuck behind the couch. Needs saving. If Noodle is on the orange spectrum, he's waiting for the brain cell to get past from the orange cat. Exactly.
He's got less brain cells than orange cats.
Yeah, orange cats at least, know what they want. Noodle doesn't know what he wants.
Noodle's like split in quantum reality, except there's only one brain cell between all of the quantum realities. So he's just like struggling.
I'm guessing Noodle is a golden retriever or a yellow lab. He's a poodle. A poodle slash schnauzer. He's ugly. Schnauzer. My orange cat is the Lex Luthor of orange cats. Maximum evil. You tell me when to stop. As soon as I see stops in chat, I will do so. I think it is time. He's the West Highland Terrier looking dog. Yeah. Poodle. Can I get a card? Sure, Connor. Stop. Joey Diesel told me to stop. Connor, you can't like, can I get a card? If you want a card, say stop. Right? Like, why are you making it more hard than it needs to be? This is the card we pulled. I just got back in time. Back in time for the reading, John. Connor wants a card pulled as well. Tell me when to stop, Connor. It's about to storm here, so I'm getting my dogs inside. Shadow and Grace. Bye-bye. I'm not facing... Oh, stop. Well, I did actually stop before you said it, but... Spiraling into love. Do you know this? Okay, I think just Nancy knows the Shadow and Grace card. You're right, Nancy. A murder of crows. Or ravens.
Ooh, that's a pretty one.
These are the two cards we pulled together.
Ooh, lovely.
This is the Connor card. This is the community card. The clouds around are darkish, but no bird shapes in it. Which one was mine? This one was yours, Joey. A gaggle of birds. There's 2 blue jays in there as well.
2 J's.
You see that tree entity?
Yeah, blue jays are corvids too.
I didn't know that. You told me. I didn't know before you told me though. Which means they're like kind of crow-like. Yeah. All right. 62 first. Contrast and choice. Shadow and Grace. Standing solid. Amid radiant geometry, a golden tree being stretches her arms towards the light of spirit spiraling in from above. She is confident in her life choices and in her ability to both transmit and receive this brilliant energy. In stories told throughout the world, ravens and crows are seen as communicators and magical assistants. They take wing and swirl elegantly through the scene, providing shadowy contrast to the golden light. This card suggests that there is shadow and contrast in your current circumstance. You may be required to make choices and act with genuine awareness in a situation you might rather avoid. Contrast and challenge are useful signs providing you with an indication that change is needed. Look closer at your position and evaluate your options. Know that the grace of your inner light and the integrity of your intentions, you will be guided towards right action. Damn, the intentions thing coming back like that. 2, singing wolves. Flank. This card suggesting that you view your circumstance and current position from a stance of grace and personal confidence. Know that you are protected in your decision to make conscious choices for yourself and for the good of all. I really needed that card today. It feels good, huh, Tomo? The integrity of your intentions will guide you towards right action. Saying that one again. Corvinus means raven. I wish I pulled that card. You did, Raven. Prairie Wolf, you did. This is a collective space after all, and there is no separation between you and the person who said stop. Back in time, or time travel, time travel. The clouds around me are darkish, but no bird shapes in me. Love is true again. Didn't you get that card out of a movie case called The Crow? No. Well, 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 look what we have here. We got the burrito bandy here with us too. Needed that card. Yeah, that card is definitely relevant to me. All right. I do remember you. The burrito bandit. Ravens and wolves are Odin's sacred animals. And then we pulled Spiraling into Love for Connor. Right? Doesn't have to be romantic, dear Connor, necessarily. It can be intimacy and communication. Think about your DNA as it spirals. All right, so I'm subbed. Good. Burrito Bandy. You need to continue showing up. Hopefully one day we'll talk about more than just the burritos. Do you have a bird as a profile picture too? Looks like it. Huh?
The bird thing. I was like, we just got him to be quiet. I don't want to get bird out.
Yeah, no, he's not asking about the bird. He has a bird in his profile picture.
Oh.
Think so. Here's y'all burritos for today. Thank you, friend. Appreciate it. I am hungry. The spiral helix of our DNA whirls around this sacred couple and quickens communication of their intimacy. Human DNA helps us to connect to the web of creation. It holds ancestral knowledge as well as future potential in a vast library of information. Also, swirling around this couple are spirals of possibility that have only to recognize that they have only to recognize in order to activate. As they experience both human sexuality and universal love, this information stimulates their conscious decision to communicate with genuine intimacy. There are many styles of communication. Simple words may be effective for making a statement or providing instructions. However, when concepts and emotions enter the exchange, words often fail to convey the message intended. This card asks you to view the way you communicate. I did call Connor out today, being like, "Ayo, don't say stuff like the road to hell is paved with good intentions," right? I'm like, "Hey, don't communicate like that." This card asks you to view the way you communicate. Do you speak from your heart with respect and sincerity? Do you truly listen to the people with whom you are speaking? Resolve to look into the eyes of the person with which you communicate and recognize the marvelous being that sits or stands before you. Observe both your own and the other's body language and feel their essence. Listen with discernment before you respond. Formulate your words as if they are prayers wanting to be shared. With gentle grace and positive intent, speak your truth in the most intimate way you are able. Love is true. And I made the collateral damage joke to encourage him. It's funny that the two stop people had the connection to the same story. Joey Diesel, seems like the universe is aware of us and our journeys. Thank you, friends, for joining me in this consistency. I appreciate you so dearly, and I look forward to seeing you again soon, tomorrow. Thank you again to Neon, even though you're not here anymore, to Prairie Wolf for your donations, to Tomo Karm, to Hoopty2, and also to our beloved Lone Buffalo. Your donations will literally feed us, right? Maybe buy me some vitamins or something. Who knows? You will have influence in this space. Thousands. Thousands? There. Moo. Have a great weekend, y'all magnificent friends. Thank you for joining us too. I appreciate you so much, and we'll see you again real soon. Goodbye, everybody.